talking about his name is so fly. Mittens, cause he whipping, don't you get it, but that stove's hot, hot. Now let this be a lesson, professing. He handling the hit in his possession. Ooh, what you cooking, what you cooking? Scalding hot beats, but blow up before it's cooking. Ooh, I know you're looking true. I'm out attacking with this beat, I'm a lady man. I'm really tryna date it out. What's the number tryna call out? What about my team? Wood, shout they don't get logged out. Made by Bethesda, the only way we fall out. Morocco, you a mole. Find another hole to crawl out. Hey, I'm sticking squirrel with the biggest girls. Lace since the case get up. I think you're stripping, girl.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. This is DSP News Second Edition. I am your host, and welcome to the Gout Report / Gout Retort. Yeah, probably just going to go with Gout Report, and then when I start streaming over here, because I'm going to try to actually make an attempt to do it on this channel, we'll call it the Gout Retort. If it works out, then it'll be called the Snort Retort on the main channel. So look out for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with something that has been highly requested, and I very much appreciate the individual and individuals who asked for this. You guys have been very diligent about your request, and so thank you for that, by the way, because, you know, it keeps me sharp, and I very much appreciate it. So that's why we're at where we're at now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take you guys back to, let's take a look here real quick, because I got my notes, because I'm a professional. I'm not a professional. I'd like to take you guys back to February of 2009. Fan request Ridicule. We're going to go through all of them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the video before this should have been the raw product, and then that's what I'm going over here today. But there is another list out by General Gorilla. It's called DSP Tries It Fan Request Ridicule. That was published on October 25th of 2015. I'll leave the link to that, and I'll leave the link to that in the description. And then the playlist where I ended up grabbing all the videos, and all my videos, I should say, and edited them all together, which you guys have already seen, came out on May 9th of 2014. I'll leave a link to that playlist in the description as well. But all of this nonsense, ladies and gentlemen, happened in 2009. Fan request Ridicule, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't watched all of them, by the way. I only watched a few of them. I always looked at it as an individual who had nothing, right? Who had nothing and believed he was better because other people told him he was better, or he was good, or he was great, or whatever, and lorded over them and shitted on these people, who humiliated those people, not only for his own enjoyment and his own amusement, right, but to also keep people in line. And in truth, as the whole lore goes, Phil's not the way he used to be all those years ago, and he's grown, and he's moved on from all that, and you guys are just holding on to the past, and so on and so forth. You guys have heard all that. Here's the truth. Fan request Ridicule theoretically never stopped. That's what the stream chat is on Twitch now. That was the comment section on YouTube before that. It never changed. You know what I'm saying? It just switched up. That's all. Like any virus, like any parasite that can adapt, it just conformed to its surroundings, to its environment. It's no different. The type of vile, if you will, and that's being a bit that's me being a bit excessive with that, but a lot of the animosity that he has for some of these people came out in these videos, right? Because it all stems from the premise that, I already have friends on my friends list. I don't want to sit there and basically clutter up my friends list with a bunch of people who I don't know, who worship me and give me all of this, and actually built my confidence up, because he was nothing before YouTube, and ironically enough, he'll be nothing after Twitch. I don't need to deal with you guys on a first name basis. I don't need you guys to be my friends or anything, unless you guys are good at games that can make me look good at co-op games and add to my content. You guys are kind of useless to me. I don't want to really know you people. Phil is antisocial. He's always has been. He always will be. The people that he keeps around him are people that he either has an emotional attachment to, or people who serve a purpose. Period. If you don't fit one of those two criterias, and in actuality you have to fit both, you don't serve no purpose, and he don't want you around. He was paranoid, ladies and gentlemen, before YouTube. Okay, you go back, for example, you know me, because I really enjoy the FGC aspect of Phil's failures. You go back and look, there are plenty of videos out there with guys on the well, there's some videos. If you can find them, a lot of them fucking deleted shit. I'll cross that bridge when we get there. Luckily, some of it was mirrored though. But a lot of these FGC guys, when they speak about Phil at some of these tournaments, especially if he was running Dolo or if not all of his friends were there yet or whatever the case may be, he's kind of the guy just in the corner and whatnot, just kind of watching people and just kind of skittish, to be honest. And then it goes back to something that I think it was in the John and Howard response, or it was something said by other FGC people, where Darksydephil that you saw on YouTube was an exaggerated version of who Phil Burnell really is. It's almost like Fight Club, kinda. A gouty version of Fight Club. You know what I mean? If you think about it. Because you had Edward Norton's character and then you had Brad Pitt's character. Edward Norton is the meek, kind of obsessive, quirky, weird type of individual. And then Brad Pitt's character, which is Tyler Durden, I think his name was. He's everything that Edward Norton's character wanted to be. What was the tagline on that shit? He's like, I look how you want to look, I fuck the way you want to fuck, I am intelligent, I am able, and I am everything that you aren't. Not to quote all of it, but you know what I mean, you get my premise. Well, Phil theoretically is that, but let's go ahead and move away from that, because that's a little bit above Phil's intellectual bell curve. Let's bring it down a little bit. Phil is very much someone who enjoys wrestling because he enjoys how he can portray himself, though he can't live up to it, right? So if you think about it, you think of and how he carried himself, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H, any and all those people, right, who Phil looked up to at one time or another, and probably still does. Hulk Hogan, and all the nonsense that comes along with that, paying for fucking sweaty JPEGs and shit, whatever. If you think about it, yet again, these are people that he aspires to be, but he knows he can't be them. But YouTube gave him that outlet. Well, the FGC gave him that outlet. And that's why he was quick to try to pick fights with certain people until those people were willing to call his bluff. And Phil was surprised by it. The reason why, ladies and gentlemen, is because Phil's a coward. Phil thought, oh, everything's online, it's not that big of a deal. So if I talk shit and I throw some bravado about it, no one's really gonna want to call my bluff because it's all online. Nah, motherfucker. Dudes are gonna be quick to pull your card. If you're gonna run up out there and say you're gonna pound anybody's face in, someone's gonna call you out as being a pussy and gonna want to see if you're really gonna spread. They're gonna see how wet you really are. That didn't happen for you. Everybody's already heard all the many stories of you and the FGC pussing out, acting like a bitch, and so on and so forth, for making all those threats and doing all that nonsense. I can't wait to get into more of that, because some of those stories are fucking fascinating. And he kept doing it. That's the really ridiculous hard part of it all, is he kept doing it. He kept doing it. Anyway, whatever. It's not like he was like Shawn Michaels, who talked a lot of shit and kept getting his ass whooped. You know what I mean? But at least he showed up. At least he walked in and took his beating like a man. Phil didn't even take any beatings. He didn't even try to put his hands up. Other people had to step in there to fucking save his ass, regardless. The point being is that Phil has always tried to portray himself on YouTube as something bigger than what he is. Something more than what he is. And it's come back to bite him. Everything Phil has done has come back to bite him in some way, shape, or form, because in actuality, it wasn't that funny. It really wasn't that entertaining. And more importantly, anything he's done in the past can almost always be correlated and related to something that he does now. So no matter how old any of this shit is, it's relevant to somebody. Because someone can take what he's doing now, and look at what he's done back then, and see the direct correlation with it. And that's what makes DSP lore so good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over the nonsense. Go ahead and put your... go ahead and get ready to get sent back to 2009. Jesus Christ. Should be a fun timing. Which way was that? 11 years ago? God damn. But either which way, ladies and gentlemen, that's what the situation is. This is the Gout Report. This is DSP News 2nd edition. Strap in. Hopefully you guys got your Snortbucks ready. Here we go. Or Tim Snortons, or Hard Snorts Gin and Tonic, that toxic flavor that'll never waver. Here we go. See you guys in a second.
Oh,
you gotta love DSP more.
song to tell you this voice gifted, giving you my own soul. Hey, now what's better than that? Hey, now what's better than that? Hey, and it don't stop. Coach Crew gon' rockin' it, don't stop. Coach Crew gon' rockin' it, don't stop. I'm just a nerd. Hey, and it don't stop. Coach Crew gon' rockin' it, don't stop. Coach Crew gon' rockin' it, don't stop. I'm just a nerd, shout it. Hey, I'm just a nerd, shout it. Hey, I'm just a nerd, shout it. Street Fighter 2, that is my dude. Dark Cloud 2, that is the new. I like RPGs and everything. Metal Gear Solid, man, that's my swing. Hey.
Alright, as a lot of you have seen, or as a lot of you know, as I've said repeatedly in many of my videos, I do not accept random friend requests either on the PlayStation Network or Xbox Live, simply because I don't want to fill my entire friends list with people I don't know. That would be pretty stupid. And so I just want to give you an idea of what I pretty much come home to every day when I get home from work. Because I think
should be so glad that those kids gave a shit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with fan request Ridicule from it started. Let's see, I got 4, 5, 6. I got about 7 or 8 parts here. The first one was published on February 5th of 2009, and the last one, which goes into 2 of his holiday spectaculars or spooktaculars, if you will, were in October of 2009. So that's basically the timeline, ladies and gentlemen, from February to October of 2009. Oh boy, fun stuff. And yet again, ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave the link to the playlist down in the description, as well as General Gorilla's playlist, or rendition, I should say, of this, also down in the description as well. Here we go. He sounds like an angry school teacher. Which he treats people in the chat like this now, which is fucking hilarious. But he doesn't want to admit that he's a children's entertainer. The people who follow Phil Burdell are classified in a couple different ways. One, people who genuinely, right, find him actually entertaining, which is they're damn near bled out. People who are physically or mentally disabled. People who are man babies, or people who are just kind of just socially awkward, weird, in some way, shape, or form, though theoretically we're all weird in some way, shape, or form. And then let's not even get into the more extreme shit with the fucking pedos and all that nonsense. So just to give you guys an idea of what kind of people this guy fucking attracts to him. Something to think about. Let's get it.
Fucking hilarious. So this is going to be the first time I do this. We are going to do DSP's personal messages for the day. I think we'll get a kick out of it. So let's take a look here. Message number 1. It's from a guy named...
Another thing I want you guys to kind of take into consideration. These are people who sent out messages to their favorite YouTuber or favorite, entertainer, if you will, for a little bit of acknowledgement, which Phil now charges for, but then again, Phil kind of charged for it back then too, because he was collecting donations. Just reaching out to people that they look up to. This idiot decides to film it and put it online so those people can be humiliated. Not just for his own entertainment and so he can get his own rocks off, but also so other people can essentially turn around and attack these people too and say how stupid they are, right? And how dumb they are, and why can't you follow Phil's instructions? That's what he did with stuff like this. This is public humiliation. You know what I'm saying? This is Waifu Destroyer Matt. This is DJ Runo. This is Swaggins. This is all of that. And if any of you guys kept up with current lore and how he ain't shitting on those 3, just for an example, why would it be any different? The behavior is just the same. He could justify it any fucking way he sees fit, but it's still the same behavior.
Hobo Monkey 3, and he sends me a voice message. Let's see what he said. And look, he did invite me to be his friend, going against what I've said on my page and in my videos. But let's see what he has to say.
Hey, please put me on your friend list or whatever. Please, I love your videos, and if you think I should sit on my personal site, please
What the fuck did he say? Besides begging to be on my friends list? Well, hold on. Let me get rid of this. Let me give it some thought. Should I let him on? No, fuck you. Get off. Okay. Here's a guy, Louis A34.
Now, yet again, this is just a child. Clearly, this is just a child. And this kid, who's already made the mistake of fucking looking up the Darksydephil anyway, which is fucking weird in its own right, now is going to have to see in a video on how he got shitted on by essentially people who are his peers. Friends of his that he went ahead and shared videos with of Darksydephil's, right? These people are going to see that video as well. But Phil treats the shit all as a joke. Publicly executing these people and being obviously egregious about this. But publicly humiliating these people. And thinking that other fucking little tards in his fucking fan base aren't going to want to poke at those people for that. Jesus Christ. fucking dipshit.
I like your YouTube videos. Alright, well, I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you for sending me that private message. You know, look. He wants to be my friend, too. Oh, well, too bad. Because I told you I'm not accepting it, so fuck you. Alright, Chunky Bub is actually on my friends list. He's asking me if Afro Samurai last night was good. My answer is, I don't know yet. I haven't finished the game or gotten far enough to tell. Let's see. Here's Applejacks35, another guy who doesn't fucking listen. Let's see what he has to say in his voice message.
The Chunky Bub or whoever, that dude's on his friends list, right? That guy is on his friend list. Sends him a question. Phil says he don't know. Instead of going ahead and answering the dude back, just delete his shit and move the fuck on too. What if that dude doesn't watch the video? What if the dude sees this and is like, yeah, I think I'm gonna pass this. This isn't something I'm looking forward to. Now the dude don't get an answer. Oh well.
Dude, Darksydephil, I saw your videos on YouTube. They're great.
Is everyone that watches my videos a fucking 12-year-old? Jesus! Wait for your balls to drop before you send me a PM. Alright, fuck you. You don't get it either. And
I mean, given your voice, shouldn't you follow your own advice? Oh well, that would require a level of self-realization that not everybody has, right? Right? Look
at this. We have an intelligent person. He sent me a PM, but he didn't send a friend invite. Let's see what he has to say. Hey Phil, I love your vids, and I was hoping you would like to play Left 4 Dead Versus with me sometimes. Message back. Well, first of all, I'm sorry, I'm not going to message you back, because if I do that, then I have to message everyone back. However, if you ever do catch me randomly online, or you do randomly end up on my team, and we have a good playthrough, I might actually add you. And just to show you guys,
I'm not going to message you back, because if I message you, I'll have to message everybody, despite the fact that if he doesn't message them on camera, or on video, if you will, who's going to give a shit? The only person who would know would be Phil and that other guy. Secondly, going back to what I said before about whether you actually fill a role, whether you can be utilized in a certain type of way. Yeah, unless you randomly run into me on a playthrough that works out really well for Phil, obviously, then I'll add you to my friends list, because then I know you'll be useful and you're not like the rest of these useless idiots that keep messaging me. If you're not useful, then, fuck off. Okay. Yet again, it's utilitarianism, if you will. Which is also part of DSPism. Is yet again, if you do not serve a fucking purpose, you're not useful. You're not needed. You're not wanted. You have to be able to serve a purpose for him in some way, shape, or form. Because if not, it's fuck all with all of this. Jesus Christ. And even though he's doing YouTube videos and he's not profiting off of them, or at least not off the gameplay stuff. Let's keep that in mind. He's still collecting donations from his fans. He's still getting donations behind the scenes. So theoretically, he is being compensated in some way, shape, or form for what he puts out. Keep that in mind.
Look, I have friends. I have 48 friends, but I know most of these people in real life. I don't want to add people that I don't know. So don't take offense if, you send me a friend invite and I don't accept it or I delete it. I'm just trying to fucking keep my friends list open for people I know. There's plenty of people that I play with offline in the Street Fighter community that, I can't just accept everyone. You understand, I've gotten hundreds hundreds of friend requests over the past couple of months. So please just kind of chill out. You know, feel free to enjoy my videos. Feel free to chat it up on my YouTube channel. But please do not send me friend requests. This is only the first of many times I'm going to do this, just to humiliate the people that don't fucking listen. And
now, wait a second.
basically,
You just said, hey, I'm trying to keep my friend list open for my actual friends that I know in real life, even though you don't even game with all those people in real life. So why would you want to make sure that every person that you know in IRL is on your Xbox and or PSN playlist respectfully? Why would anybody even want that when most people have friends who don't game or don't feel a need to be on your friends list to game with them? Whatever, semantics. But hey, if I don't accept your request or if I delete your messages or whatever the case may be, don't take any offense to it. I'm just trying to keep slots open for people who I feel that are essential to me, and those people aren't you. But also, I'm going to humiliate each and every one of you for that keep sending me messages and whatnot, because why the fuck not? You guys are now going to be part of my content. So don't take any offense that I tell you guys to fuck off, or that I'm not going to add you to my friends list, or I don't really want you guys messaging me about being on my friends list, but then I'm going to humiliate you on video form. Okay. Sure. Sure. Now that I've actually said it, it makes so much more sense now. That could be the gout too, but you know, it makes a whole lot more sense now.
just go ahead and send me friend requests. Alright, I just had to make this video. Now, again, usually all I do is playthroughs and gameplay footage, but I had to step outside the box today because I got a quite interesting personal message here. So let's go into my messages. And the name of the person that sent it to me is AlleyCat414. And the first thing I see says, hey, your voice on YouTube. And obviously it probably says YouTube, so I said, alright, let's open it up and see what it says. Hey, your voice on YouTube sounds sexy. You want a pic of me naked? I am a hot blonde with double D. I am also 18, so I'm legal. What? Are you kidding? Yes, I'm very stupid enough to fall for this and try to get naked pictures of you because you're a hot blonde with double D's. Wow, that's pretty forward of you. You would think that you would want to talk first before you send me pictures of your naked tits? Alright, how about this? If you can show up at my...
Wait a second. Wait a second. Isn't the lore, as far as I remember, praise be almighty, because I saw that in the TEV video, doesn't the lore go that Panda messaged Phil once and told Phil that how she really, liked his videos and so on and so forth? And Phil obsessively messaged her back, begging her to be his girlfriend, until she finally accepted? Wasn't that a thing? And also, and this is something that I've heard recently, as segue, or as from way of Almighty Tevin yet again, praise be. Phil, didn't somebody randomly message you and essentially finessed you out of giving up information of your machinima contract to them? Like Phil laid out all the details of his machinima contract to this person. And you didn't know that person either. So if you were going to do those two things, right? These are two pieces of behavior that Phil exhibits quite a bit. We saw a little bit of that in the Superhound situation, hence the reason why Phil had to get a new IP address. I wouldn't be surprised if Phil would have fallen for something like this. He may have not have fallen for this one, because this is blatantly obvious. But that doesn't mean Phil hasn't. And Xbox back in those days, I'm sure, were all about people getting fucked over stuff. There are plenty of stories, right? For example, you guys follow the Call of Duty community in any type of capacity. You've seen some of this. Of people getting finessed out of Xbox or PSN points, all kinds of silly shit. You know what I mean? All kinds of ridiculous nonsense people got screwed out of. People for the PS4, the share button, right? Where you can actually allow someone to share your account. There have been fucking kids who sat there and allowed other individuals to share their account and had all of their shit erased. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, completely ruined all of their stats and everything. Just for the fun of it. The kid didn't know. He was in a lobby with someone. The guy said, hey, man, I can max out all your stats on whatever game of choice. The kid was dumb enough to believe it and got fucked royally. And I don't think, as it pertains to the intellectual bell curve, that Phil is that far above it. Just saying. Oh, shit. Wow.
Door in the next week, then I'll have sex with you. How about that? But you have to be at my door with an ID proving that you're over 18 and you better goddamn be hot. Because if you're not, I'm kicking you down my front fucking porch. So anyway, please don't send me these ridiculous PMs. I'll just keep humiliating these people who do really stupid things. And by the way, if this really is a woman, she sent me a friend request as well. So, gee, I wonder what she was really trying to get out of this. So stupid. Okay, so I've been away from my Xbox for a couple of days, and
yeah, for the ladies out there, you can have the pleasure of laying down with Lord Snort. And yeah, someone sent him that message and then added a friend request to it as well, thinking that, oh yeah, well, Phil's a loser who doesn't have fucking anybody in his life or whatnot, so I'll say this bullshit and then send him a friend request and he'll let me right in. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Now keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is before the trolls, haters, detractors, and critics. Just to give you guys an idea of what you're playing with.
I've got 49 personal messages. How much do you want to bet that most of them are friend requests? I mean, a lot of you have been requesting another friend request Ridicule video. You got it. Let's see what I got here. 49 messages. Jesus Christ. Okay. I want to delete. Look how long it takes. Delete. It takes so long. Alright. Too much Dalsim. YouTube means fail long madness. Oh. Well, let's think about this. Fuck you. Okay. Send you a voice message. Hold on. I gotta turn up my volume so we can hear the voice message.
I mean, his fail long ain't shit anyway, so it is what it is. Dude struggles to get chicken wings out. And his Dalsim is fucking nothing more than just pattern play anyway. You want to see a really good Dalsim? You need to, well, I guess depending on the game, but John for sure is definitely a really good choice. And if you want to talk about just Street Fighter 4 in general, I would either say Arturo or Filipino Champ. Just two examples.
Let's see. Play the voice.
Hey, you want to get 85 minutes of run mode?
What? Hold on. Play that again.
Hey, you want to get 85 minutes of run mode?
You want to get 85 minutes for survival mode. Of course, he's talking about Left 4 Dead, and of course, he's an amazing fucking moron. No. I told you not to send me any friend requests. So hold on, let's see, did he send me... Oh, he sent me a friend request! Fuck you, you dumb shit! Alright. Saw YouTube vids, Blanca Tips helped, and Dan Madness was very amusing. When are you usually on? He didn't send a friend request. Well, thank you, Maximus Rex. Well, let's see. I'm usually on randomly, to be honest with you. I'm not on at a scheduled time. A couple days a week, but really not scheduled. It just happens. So, Maximus Rex... I can't even speak English. Maximus Rex. If you send me a friend request and I recognize your name, I'm going to accept it. Because actually, you're an intelligent human. Okay.
Because he praised you and asked you what time you're going to be on? Wow. See a pattern?
I delete it. Delete this. Okay, JJ Parker. Who's this guy? Dude, your YouTube channel is pretty cool, but you cry like a bitch when you... Fuck you, you motherfucker! Get the fuck off!
Oh, shit. Right on the money. Right on the goddamn money. YouTube channel's pretty cool, but you cry like a bitch every time you lose. Not much has changed in the last 11 years, has it, ladies and gentlemen? That salt has only matured. Good thing the responses haven't.
Alright, delete this. The fuck is happening outside of my house right now? Hold on. What is that noise? A bunch of fucking idiots. Alright, never mind. That's a fucking welfare house across the block where no one pays rent. Anyway. Hello, Phil. I am Bloody Monk Merc, and well, I would very much appreciate Darksydephil if you accepted my friend's request. And that guy's really fucking loud. And I play almost 24 hours a day, but less... You play almost 24 hours a day? What the fuck's wrong with you? But less on the weekends, so just let you know... you know what? The fuck is happening outside? Like, deleting all these idiots who sent friend requests, but is there fucking an African nation outside of my house?
Cute.
Right.
Very cute.
Can I love your videos and your ROG is amazing. Lol. Keep making more Street Fighter 4 vids. I learn a lot from them. Thanks. Okay. Thank you for the message. You didn't send a friend request. I'm just deleting all these fucking idiots who did. Oh god.
Go ahead, Phil. The Zulu Nation's outside, man. Go ahead and tell them what's what. Go ahead. Flex on him, Phil. What a fucking coward. Oh, and the funny thing is, too, right? Especially back in the early days, he used to talk hot shit. Like, real hot shit. Like, oh, you got to talk all that shit behind a keyboard or whatever. You wouldn't say that shit to my face. And yet, this dude wouldn't go shopping, like, or he would barely go shopping unless John, Howard, or Panda was with him at a certain point in his life. Keep that in mind. You want proof of that? I can actually help you with that one. Go back. We'll go over those eventually, maybe. Eventually. But go back to the condo tour videos. I'm not sure how many I've done up to this point. But when Phil will tell you that, oh, well, you know, Panda hasn't been here for a little while, and that's why I haven't gone shopping. But when we do go shopping, that's when this rack that's usually in his kitchen next to the trash can and everything is filled up with all kinds of little snacks, energy drinks, and necessities, and so on and so forth. When he started dating her, he wouldn't go shopping really unless she was there. Or if John or Howard came down, or OJ came down, and maybe they would run out and get some stuff. Other than that, he was basically sustaining himself on fast food and whatever other food he had in the house. Just saying. So, just to let you know where the level of paranoia was at and how far that shit goes back.
Hey man, hoping to get a few matches against you. No, you're not getting any matches against me. No one does if you send me a fucking friend request. Oh, Ice Manners 101. Let's look at this. All in caps. It's supposed to be intelligent. I challenge you... The fuck is happening outside of my house?
Hey, Phil, can you do me a solid and move your scrawny arms and your pig titties out of the way, please? I'm trying to read the message in all caps, son.
Okay, I'm sorry. My entire street is full of ugly, drunken people, and I didn't anticipate this. I'd close the window if I could actually survive in this room without the window right now. It's extremely hot outside. Anyway, I challenge you to a match of Street Fighter 4, and don't let my rank fool you. Well, your rank doesn't fool me. Your grammar does. Get the fuck out of here, you dumb scrub. What's this? He's Mega Man the Blue Bomber. No, you're a retard. Go away. Delete this. Friend request. Okay, Chunky Bub. Wait a minute. He's actually on my friend list already. He's thinking about changing his name to Bald Horny Cat. He's thinking about changing his name to Bald Horny Cat. That's a good idea. I mean, that'll get more hits than Chunky Bub. Bald Horny Cat. Wow. Why not just call yourself Huge Chromium Erect Cock Pussy? I mean, anyway. I love Dan Madness, Yahoo. I haven't done a Dan Madness in quite a long time. Stop living in the past, bro. Delete the
so you don't want him to go back there and watch your old videos? Stop living in the past, yo? Even though, hey, guys, if you can't support me on stream, you know, you can always watch the YouTube videos and whatnot, and you guys can support me there. You know what I mean? And guys, you know, I did a retrospective event, you know, the last time, and you guys seem to really enjoy it, but you guys aren't really enjoying it this time. I don't know what gives. Or the best one, when the vest streak was a thing. Well, the first vest celebration, you guys loved it. So all I did was copy what we did there and did it here, and now you guys don't like it, and I don't understand. But, you know, stop living in the past, right? When are you gonna get John's dick out your mouth, Phil?
Oh my god.
Or let go of the animosity that you have against the guy who had his dick in Panda Lee's mouth. You could probably let the animosity against him go too. Just saying. Just saying. Sorry, Phil. She broke the pignosis and realized there were better men out there. Better quality of men. Should just accept it, bruh.
23 more messages in my inbox. Okay. J to the Ames says, let's do this. Dan versus Dan. You, sir, are an idiot. Okay. Delete. Delete. Come on. Oh my god. Why does it take so long to delete certain people? I just want them off my fucking list now. Look at this. It's frozen. Delete. I don't have a headset now. Well, fuck you. Okay. Snake 911 wants to be my friend. Let's listen to his voice message. I'm actually gonna turn up my speakers yet again to see if we can understand him. Here we go.
Hey, apparently you don't know me, but you just got my friend request and stuff, delete it.
I have 3 questions for you. Number 1, did you read my channel? Number 2, why do you want to be my friend? Number 3, have you ever been publicly humiliated? Because fuck you. Anyway, fuck you.
Told you. This was all for his own enjoyment. These are, like I said, whether these people really like him or not, or whatever, because he's a name on YouTube they thought they could get clout off of, or whatever. You know what I mean? The whole point of all this was just public humiliation. That's all it was. But he tries to spin it and say that, oh, it was all in good fun, and he was joking, he didn't mean nothing by it. No, this dude legit has animosity towards people. And he was looking for a reason to kind of blast off on him. So he did. He did this. And the fact that people thought this shit was entertaining is wild to me, to be honest. Because what is it? It's a grumpy fucking old man shitting on people that are like half his age, more often than not. What's entertaining about that? Just saying. It'd be different if he had some type of comedic value to it or anything, but he don't. And you know he's already 2 or 3 gin and tonics into the situation. At least if he was pissy drunk, it might be funny. Maybe.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright. Kira owns your mom. You think you own my mom. Wait a minute. Awesome HD Left 4 Dead videos. Yeah, you own my mom. Fuck you. Okay. Yeah, you don't own anything. Delete. Come on, be my friend. I'll give you sucky sucky. Oh my god, this guy wants to suck my cock for 50 cents. Oh, ooh, I feel filthy. Get off there. Get off. Come on. Disgusting. Come on, go. Delete. Alright. There's 2 voice messages. Let's listen to the first one first. Let's give him due diligence here.
Yo, making a movie on Halo, so if you want to come, join my fuck.
I've heard enough. Fuck you. Guess what? You dumbass. Ho 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 ho. Delete. oh, make a movie on Halo, and my mother makes my peanut butter sandwiches. Fuck you. Delete. Okay, who's this guy? Dark Ninja TV. Oh, Dark Ninja, thank you. I watch your vids. He watches my vids. Okay. Good for you. So does fucking 40 million others. Alright, delete. And everyone else here is just sending a random friend request, so I really did save this up for a long ass fucking time, not expecting anything, but that was actually pretty interesting and random. And now I'm going to show you my real friends, the people who've played with me online before. Well, either you're a Street Fighter Pro, or you're a member of Screw Attack, or you're just some random guy who got lucky. So yeah, those are my friends right now, and I only showed a couple of them who are online, but whatever. Okay, Left 4 Dead. It's up next. Oh yeah. I know a lot of knuckleheads have been waiting for this one. It's my next friend request Ridicule. As you're going to see, I get many messages. In this case, I haven't been on Xbox Live since Monday, I believe, and it is now Sunday because I've been playing Infamous. And because of that, I now have 95 messages saved up, so this should be a good one. Before I proceed, I want to just say thank you to Pascal LaRue for the donation. Much appreciated, and I hope you know it's going to good.
Money, donation money he was getting, you know what I'm saying, in his way of putting it, behind the scenes, right? But I never made a dime making YouTube videos. He was compensated by essentially, if you want to call it that, crowdfunding from the jump. But whatever, we don't talk about that. He didn't actually start making money until 2011, or yeah, because he got fired. He got fired, and into 2010. So yeah, 2011 is when he begged Hutch for a job.
Now let's see what we got here. This could be crazy randomness. Oh, look at this. Spider 20. You a chubby motherfucker. Okay, I'm glad that you think I'm a chubby motherfucker. Don't know where the hell you saw that. Great vids, do keep it up. That's a good message. I'd hope you can get back with me on that and maybe play sometime. If not, Xbox, my YouTube is Riot King. Sorry for Z-long message. Okay, what the fuck? Oh, here's a 2-part message? Oh my god, this guy typed me a fucking essay. Hey Phil, to get me and my friends better at Street Fighter, we wanted to know what kind of camera you use or what kind of fuck you. Okay, let's see this guy.
Wow, that guy left you 2 parts of a message. Didn't really say shit about inviting, asking him to be part of your friends list or nothing. Just trying to get an idea of what kind of camera you use and whatnot. They saw your videos and they were trying to kind of level up. Nope. Only the king of hate can rise because of all the times he's been slapped down or looked over, right? Because no one appreciated his genius or his talent, and he doesn't want anybody else to follow up after him. It's funny how he talks about elitism, but in actuality, he falls into that exact same category. He's as much as an elitist as anybody else.
Honestly, you have really brought me into liking Street Fighter. I really haven't liked it compared to all the other fighters till I saw your vids on Street Fighter 4, and my shit Xbox is broke, and the first game I want to get now is Street Fighter 4. Well, good. I'm glad that my video...
And it's fair to say this, right? That a lot of people were kind of introduced to Street Fighter 4 through Phil, at least on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And in actuality, Street Fighter built DSP gaming. It really did. It really did build DSP gaming. Now, keep in mind, this is from the Darksydephil channel, I believe. But the majority of him being known is really from Street Fighter, not the variety bullshit that he likes to keep preaching about. Yes, Phil plays a lot of games. Yes, a lot of people like a lot of things. He did that so he could try to maximize the amount of exposure and the amount of people who watch him. But really, it's a lot of people who felt like they had some type of kinship with him or felt drawn to him because of Street Fighter. Despite the fact of how bad he is at it. He's a little bitch every time he loses. Because that's always true. And funny.
have turned on some people who normally wouldn't play Street Fighter or fighting games to that scene. That's the whole fucking idea. I mean, I've been playing Street Fighter since it came out in 1991. Well, Street Fighter 2 anyway. So, good to know that that's happening. Nice vids, learn some tricks. What camera do you use? I hate this. I get so many messages about what stick do you use? What camera do you use? What system do you play on? What's your gamer tag? It's all on my fucking YouTube channel, you dumb fucks. Read. Learn to read. It's there. That's why I put it there. Stop sending me these pointless fucking messages of information that's already public.
Message, asshole. They may not be looking at your main channel. They may be just looking at whatever video that was recommended to them. You should be glad that you even got the view. It's not that big of a fucking deal, idiot. You could just make a video talking about it. You ever thought about doing that? I'm sorry that they inconvenience you so goddamn much. And it's funny, though, too, that the message before where we talk about how, you know, all these people were introduced to, or may have been introduced to Street Fighter because of Phil, he kind of still waved it off passively, like, you know, okay, you did, good for you, you know, fuck you, bye. You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking ingrate. He never gave a fuck about any of these people. He never really valued any of these people. This is back in 2009, ladies and gentlemen. 2009, supposedly, these people were a hindrance to him. And this is how he's treating them. Like they're nothing more than inconceivable, uncaring, unwavering bastards that should be only so glad that Phil puts out content for them. But don't message him, though, because he don't like you. He doesn't even respect most of you unless you're giving him money. That's funny. That's no different than what's going on right now. We all know who gets respect over there and who don't. Usually the people who get money. Or who give money, I'm sorry. Unless you're swaggins, of course. Then you're just out there on the porch all the time. But it's nothing's different, ladies and gentlemen. What you're seeing and right now, or what you're listening to, because if you're not, you know, you got other stuff going on in the background, I completely understand. What you're listening to and or seeing right now is no different than what you get in the stream chat. It really isn't. It's really no different. The only difference is that money is attached to most of the messages. Most of them. I told you, ladies and gentlemen, he was a piece of fucking garbage from the start. Trash. Absolute fucking trash. And he hasn't changed. He lingered around like an unpaid phone bill. And it just got worse and worse and worse. And for Phil, I mean, maybe we should use for Phil taxes. Because, you know, Phil don't believe in paying his taxes. Fuck the government. They got enough money. Right, Phil? Right, Phil? Right.
Hey, well, this Jokes wants to be my friend. Yeah, well, the joke's on you because you're fucking deleted. Troy Boy. 96 sent you a voice message. Oh, this should be great. Hold on. Let me get my controller so we can actually hear this and pumping up the volume.
Hey, Darksydephil, I saw your videos on YouTube. But this videos, they're pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to getting it.
Oh my god, it's a hick. And it's a child. Hick children. Beware.
Jesus Christ, Phil. So, I mean, okay. I mean, you don't like anybody of any skin color or background. That's funny because, you know, how far are you from the, as it pertains to your social status, how far are you from, to be honest, you know, just past welfare, Phil? Like, how far are you from that? Maybe a generation or two? Maybe? Just like how lucky you were to be able to skew by without paying those banks? You're definitely not going to get away with the government from that. You're going to go ahead and accuse this kid of being a hick because you don't like the way he sounds. But there's plenty of people who don't respect you for a number of different things. And it doesn't have to be as necessarily as petty as, oh, he's just shit at gaming. There's people who dislike Darksydephil for a number of reasons. He's a leech. He's a cancer on our society. He really is. Think about it very clearly for a second, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to visualize this for a minute. You have a 38-year-old man who has nothing to offer society whatsoever. Nothing. Nothing. He has no information. He has no knowledge. He can't help you with not a goddamn thing. All of the experience that he can draw on, if that's what you want to call from it, essentially just is already outdated. It's already useless, or it's what he saw someone else say on Twitter. He spends his entire day reading about what other people have to say or listening to what other people say about him. That's it. That is the crutches of his life. He says he has no time to spend with his wife or with his stepson Jasper, and he's forced to work 6 days a week, despite the fact that he makes his own schedule. He is his own boss, right? He does run his own business, right? So he could take 2 days off, the same 2 days that Kat has off, even though Kat, his wife, has 3 days off, and he could actually find the time to spend with her. But he don't. Why? Because he only needs her when he wants her, or he only wants her when he needs her. Someone to go with him out shopping, someone to go out with him when he has to pay bills, someone to just be with him when he leaves the comfort and the safety of his home. That's it. Jasper, inconvenience. Outside of the money that Jasper can draw in, he don't give a fuck, especially as of late. So that doesn't mean much of anything. Friends, doesn't have any. Doesn't have a fucking friend in the world. To some extent, he is truly alone. And the very people who do give a shit about him, who prove it day in, day out by throwing their hard-earned money and or disability checks at him, he doesn't value them at all. He doesn't respect those people. He needs their money, sure. But he doesn't necessarily need nor want them. What does he have to provide to the planes of existence at all? And even with me saying that, I don't wish death upon him. I don't even wish pain and suffering. He's going to do that on his own. He already has. But what does he have to offer to anybody? And then to add on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, his profession, which is streaming, gaming. Sorry, let's scratch all that. His profession, which is entertaining people, he can't do. I argue that he ever really could. There are plenty of people out there who will give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's funny at moments. He has his moments. He has his pockets. He has his spots. Everybody has a moment here or there. That doesn't necessarily make them good at anything. And you would think with time and with an ample amount of experience, certainly a whole lot of failure, you would be able to learn from something. You would be able to use that to build off of something and become something greater. Phil Burnell didn't. He reached the peak, his peak, which really wasn't that big, by the way. You can ask Panda about that. He reached his peak, wasn't very big, and then failed. And just kept failing. And kept falling. It wasn't like the mountain was that big. It really wasn't. I dare to say it was even a mountain. It was really just a bunch of hills at that time. When you think about YouTube back in that day, it was all just hills. Flatlands and hills. That was it. There wasn't a Mount Everest. There wasn't a Mount Fuji. There wasn't any of that shit yet. And yet, he figured out a way to fall off each and every one of those goddamn hills. Ladies and gentlemen, what has he actually done? I can't even really give. I used to acknowledge the fact that he's been able to exist. For a little while, I used to say survive, but really, it's just existing now. No one has to. Well, I don't have to, but certainly nobody has to give this man credit just for breathing, because he's still not doing anything. He's still not trying to better his own position. So how the fuck are you supposed to take anything he says and build off of that? He knows nothing. He can't even fix his own mistakes. He has to ask other people to do that for him. And even when you go back to the bankruptcy, he almost fucked that up. And I mean this with every sincerity that I can muster. He almost fucked that up. If it wasn't for detractors, trolls, haters, and critics, Phil could have been in a much worse place. Would have been worse off, I should say, than he is now. It almost happened. And when you go back to look at this nonsense, are any of you surprised? How does someone start off like this right? And people are actually surprised he's at where he's at now. No one should be surprised by any of that. At all. Very clearly. He was a born fuck-up. A born screw-up. His parents knew it. Some of the people around him knew it. And more importantly, he knows it. That's why he's given up. And Phil has always been one to take the easy way out. Certainly. Without a doubt. But now, he doesn't even see the point in trying anymore. Just like in the words of Wings of Redemption, he's just trying to milk this shit for everything it's worth. As long as someone's willing to give Darksydephil money for it, he'll continue to beg to try to get... Well, if someone's willing to give him $1, he'll beg for $5. End of story. It's a pattern. Written on the scrolls of Goutopia long before he was a glimmer in his father's eye. Outside of the other women that his father may or may not have slept with. Before and during his marriage.
Delete. And his picture was of a fucking latte from McDonald's. I'm not kidding you. I just saw that before I deleted it. A latte from McDonald's. Dabadell says, sorry if I bothered you. I'm just wondering if you're going to do a playthrough of the new Fallout expansions. Well, I've done the first 3. Why the fuck wouldn't I do the next 2, you dumb fuck? Alright. Hey, I like your Street Fighter 4 vids and Infamous playthrough. Okay,
how many playthroughs has Phil given up on halfway through? Okay, just making sure. I was just throwing it out there. You dumb fuck.
Just wanted to tell you that I love your videos and your great Street Fighter 4 M. Bison. Thank you, even though I think my M. Bison's fucking trash compared to someone like Min.
It is trash.
Hey man, I'm not going to waste your time. You already have.
Wow. Jesus Christ, you could at least read... Alright, whatever. Phil's a fucking cocksucker anyway. Jesus Christ.
Funny commentary, although always makes me laugh. Will there be any chance of Fei Long madness? Absolutely not. Fei Long's fucking trash. Not to say that I don't pick him every once in a while, but he's trash in that game. Are you going to be doing a
that speaks a lot about you too. Whatever.
Prototype. Another dumb question. Check my YouTube channel in the event date section. It says what games I'm sure to be doing.
Who the fuck has time to do that shit? Really? No one wants to go over there and look at what is now your obituary. No one gives a shit. I mean, seriously. No one gives a fuck. You're not that important, Phil, that everybody needs to fucking hear your life goddamn story, which is something that he only gave up in recent years. Because he used to do that as part of his pre-stream right before we get into the hardcore... Well, sorry. The hardcore begging season's about to come up. But he used to do that as part of... We used to always talk about that right before he gets into the begging section of his streams or pre-streams. He don't do that now because he's tired of people making fun of him and Kiwi Farms they chapped his ass on it. But he used to do that a lot. He did that consistently. You go back to the pre-streams in 2000, you might find some of them in 2018, but certainly all through 2017. They're in old Snortbucks videos and whatnot, or Tevin's old videos. You can find them in there too, as well as Theo's. It's all there. Same shit each and every time. I've been a content creator on YouTube for insert number here, and so on and so forth. And because of that, that makes me worthwhile of your money. And I've come on to hard times because of these fucking detractors. And anything that you contribute to me would be very much appreciated. You can either go to my Patreon, you can either go to buy something from my Teespring, you can gift a sub, you can give me bits, or you can tip me. Jesus Christ, that shit was ridiculous. Not even the fact that it was repetitive, it was just ridiculous that he would keep doing that shit.
Type's one of them, so fuck off. Are you going to play Ninja Blade? Well, nope, sorry, there's no game called Ninja Blade, so I'm not going to be playing that one. I have seen some of your YouTube vids. You helped me with the Wanted game. Most likely not, but maybe we could get stuck playing Left 4 Dead. Why would we get stuck playing Left 4 Dead? You know what? You're right. If I'm stuck with you playing Left 4 Dead, that's a fucking tight situation. So, no, delete these random friend requests. And I'm only down to 77. Oh my god. I think you should do a playthrough of the... No, I'm not doing Bionic Commando because all the reviews say it's garbage, so why would I do...
Fuck out of that arcade stick. Jesus Christ. I'm surprised we haven't heard a heavy snort yet either. but we will because he's starting to get more and more frustrated. But he's slapping the fuck out of that arcade stick. Jesus Christ.
That. I enjoy watching your YouTube videos. Keep up the great work, and goddamn, your new cam looks better. My new cam I've had since like fucking February. It's not new. You guys are just fucking way ass behind. Delete, delete. What's this? Great videos. You planning to get Modern Warfare 2? Absolutely. And
He
again,
said back in February. It's only been 3 months, asshole. It's only been 3 months. Just saying. And for Phil, all of his content kind of bleeds into each other. So, I mean, can anybody really tell? Really?
in my event date section, but I'm very pumped for Modern Warfare 2. Call of Duty 4 is the best first-person shooter game in the history of freaking games, in my opinion. It's hands down better than anything else, and I cannot wait to play the sequel. Hi, can I play Street Fighter 4? No, you can't. Fuck you. Yo, your vids on Street Fighter 4 is cool as hell. Thank you very much. And I got 4 friend requests to fucking delete. Tenacious D. I see Tenacious D coming up. This should be good. I'm only down to 65 now. Ugh, I'm not even going to finish this in one video. I can't believe this shit. I watched your fights against Free One Up. They were alright. The bonus match was funny. Yeah, they were alright. 10-4. I'm not picking my normal characters. Yeah, that was alright. But I'm a nice guy. I didn't want to fucking humiliate the guy and just like, you know. Anyway. Here's a voice message.
Hey, I watch your videos on YouTube. You're playing golf.
Does everyone who watches my videos, are they all under fucking 12? Like, can I get a fucking voice message from someone? Didn't I say this in a previous video? Someone whose balls have dropped? What the hell? It seems the pattern continues. Alright. Hi Dark, I saw your videos. I thought that maybe you could do a playthrough. No. Brothers in Arms is a terrible series of games. Every one is garbage. I've never played that shit. Fire Drum Master. I saw your Street Fighter YouTube videos. Okay. Did you like them? Did you hate them? Did you shove them up your ass? Why would you just say that you saw them? What a pointless message. Phil, great videos, man. I try to watch all of them, but there's a lot of them, and anyway, great. Yeah, there are a fucking lot of them. You're absolutely right. I try to play every kind of game because I like video games so much.
Yeah, does he really sound like he likes video games so much? He's Jesus Christ. He sounds like he does now. He really, really do. And yet again, ladies and gentlemen, the ever-present fetish of things being shoved up either his ass or other people's asses. It has to make an appearance sometime.
This guy sent, you know what? I was going to listen to this guy, then I saw that he fucking sent me a voice message, so nope. I mean, or a friend request, so nope. Fuck you. What the hell's taking so long? That was weird. When are you going to make more videos?
Isn't the point of listening to the voicemail or to the voice messages to ridicule them no different as if it was in text form? You're just getting lazy now. That's what this is.
Your face. Why is this infatuation of seeing my face? You guys are fucking driving me nuts. Like, I don't need gay stalkers. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm a big fan on YouTube, thank you. And friend request delete. Delete, delete. I thought I would type out a random message to annoy you. Do you ever get back to HD Remix? The first part's bullshit. Thank you for typing a random message, you dumb fuck. But the second part's a good question. Am I ever going to go back to HD Remix? And the answer is probably not, unless it's at a tournament that I'm at. Pretty much the game has completely died since Street Fighter 4 came out, and only a very select few are even playing it. There's no reason for me to put any time or effort into it, really, so.
That's ironic, because we still play Anniversary Edition for what reason? We still play 30th for what reason now? And who really plays that? I mean, except for the actual killers, the stream snipers, and those detractors or fans of detractors that are hella dedicated to that shit. Which is another thing, too. Has anybody noticed how the competition, especially as of late, has slowly but surely crept up? Like, it's really, really crept up. And I don't know if it's going to hit an apex yet. Hopefully it doesn't. But it's getting very, very apparent, clear, and it's clear to see that sooner than later, the very people, not just, and what I mean by this, the very people who usually troll Phil or try to get themselves in matches with Phil, whether they're doing it just out of obvious trolling or because they're seriously trying to get good, sooner or later these people are going to eclipse him. Evil AJ was already leaps and bounds above him. Goji is smacking that ass in such a way that it's just that alone. It went from Goji does this, Goji does that, Goji's cheating here, Goji's cheating there, to now he barely even confronts Goji anymore. So the moment he sees Goji, he runs. But let's talk about the real fourth Hokage. Flee on sight. Jose. He wants no parts of Jose at all. He is quick to flee on sight. Sooner than later, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see, you're going to see just a small demographic that may very well, in my personal opinion, will formulate into another extension, if you will, of the detractor community who only approach him on 30th anniversary. Whether they hit him on Super Turbo, Third Strike, Hyper Fighter, or Alpha 3. And they're going to wreck his fucking Fridays. That one day a week, that one reprieve that Super Turbo has always, or that Street Fighter, but Super Turbo mainly, has always been for Phil, is about to get wiped off the motherfucking board. Because I think as more and more people show up, and as more people get better, and as more of those people reach out to other people to get better, and they start formulating circles and fight guilds, if you will, Phil's gonna have fucking problems. And if all of those people show up in force, he's done. All they need is like 2 or 3 lobbies that's filled up to the brim with those guys. That's it. Phil's Friday night is screwed. He's going to have no choice but to either fight or run. And we've all seen him run, but we really haven't seen him fight consistently people who are people that are competent. He's very rarely done that. And I think that right there will be the true measure of Phil, if Phil Burnell ever was anything. Now, granted, I am one of the main proponents who have said reactions, reflexes, eyesight, all that shit is gone. He has none of that now. And most of the shit that you see is pattern gameplay from him anyway. But you get enough people in there who are willing to, who have pushed themselves to the next step or to the next level, if you will, you're going to see them guys run trains on Phil. They're going to run trains on him. To either A, he gives up Street Fighter altogether, right? Or we finally get to see the extent of his knowledge, which, you know, spoiler alert, it isn't very much. I wait patiently for that day. I really do. I wait patiently for that day. Oh, and to be honest, it's not something that I hope that comes soon. I want to see. It's like fruit, like, you know what I'm saying, fruit ripening, if you will, and coming into its maturity, if you will. You got to wait patient for that shit. You do. You don't want to be like Phil and go ahead and grab whatever little underage shit you can go ahead and pick out. No. You got to wait. You got to wait patiently, because if not, that's when people end up overestimating situations, and then it just leads into disappointment, and the detractor community is seeing plenty of that. To have a division that is strictly devoted to 30th anniversary, I think is something that we haven't seen before. It was usually always Evil AJ who had to shoulder all that. Now you have a whole bunch of other people in a variety of different games. Phil can't run to any of them now. He has no real solace, except for maybe Alpha 3, because he really, really, really hates Alpha 3. But that bitch is going to have to get good, or he's going to have to just quit Street Fighter. And that would be amazing if he actually quit his Street Fighter because the detractors. And just for the record, for any of you guys who are DSP fanboys thinking that, oh, well, when Street Fighter 6 comes out, if Street Fighter 6 is shaping up the way people are starting to say it's shaping up, he's not going to like that game either. So don't hold your breath on that.
You are fucking Street Fighter 4 Pro, maybe I'll end up sometime I'll end up with you. Why does everyone say so? Maybe sometime I'll end up with you on Left 4 Dead? That's creepy. Oh shit. Still got 47 to go. 47. My name is Mega Man. What is your name? Jesus. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Delete this fucker. Alright. Hey, I like your vids a lot, man. They are hilarious. Anyway, just keep giving you... yeah, whatever. The same generic fucking... good videos, man, message. Oh my god. Delete the fucking thing. Hey man, you're the guy from all those videos. Yes, I am. How am I? I'm just fucking...
Is that the guy? Is that the guy? I'm watching his Twitch. Is that really him? That predates... This message right here predates that. That's good. That's really, really good.
Ducky. Let's fucking delete this shit. What the hell does Ducky mean, anyway? Hey man, I love your vid. You should do Prototype and Red Faction. I'm going to do Prototype. I'm considering Red Faction, but depending on what happens in real life, I might or might not have time to do it, and I don't want to do it very late, so we'll see what happens. 36 to go. I'm still deleting these fucking stupid friend requests. Alright. I watch videos on YouTube and I enjoy them. I am watching Fallout 3. Well, thank you for watching Fallout 3. A lot of people like the Fallout 3 videos, and I love the game. It's a shame that more people don't like Fallout 3 and ask me for other stuff. I've been watching your vids for a while now, and you never cease to blah 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 blah. Your Wolverine playthrough is entertaining. Okay, thank you. Delete. My god. I could help you out in your walkthroughs. No, fuck you. I don't need your help. I don't need your kind of help, boy. YouTube me. YouTube me, come on, bring it. What the fuck does YouTube me mean? No, you can't have my tube. My tube is mine and mine alone. Thanks for uploading the Saget basic tutorial. Yep, I did that a long ass time ago, so welcome to fucking 6 months ago. Congratulations on kicking Freeman Up's ass. Yeah, I don't need congrats. I was fucking knew that was gonna happen before I even started playing him. If you're a huge fan of Call of Duty, download the reveal. Shut up. Awesome Fallout 3 videos. They're funny. Can't wait for Infamous. Hope the appraisal goes through. Funny that this guy knows that I'm doing an appraisal. I must have talked about it at some point in one of my videos. Owning the Hand sent me a voice message. Nope, not listening, you fucking 12-year-old. Oh my god. What's wrong with these fucking kids? And that guy...
Yeah, whatever. Hey, if anybody has a link to that free 1-Up video... where I guess it was like a first to 10 or some shit. I kind of want to see what that's about. I'm kind of interested in that one. Because I remember, because I will eventually go over the one he did with, was that against TTK or was that TKK? One of the two. We're definitely going to go over that grudge match. That was 08. So I think that'll be a good watch.
He had 47,000 gamer points. What's wrong with his parents? They let him play games that much. Hey, I saw you playing YouTube, blah, 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 blah. Yo, Phil, don't worry about the friend request. I just remember you don't accept people. Yeah, fuck you. You just remembered after you sent the friend request, so you fucked up. Alright, I got 19 to go, and unfortunately my time's up, so I'm going to have to split it. Unbelievable. Wow, down to 19 now. I can't believe I had to do a part 2 of a fucking friend request ridicule. Unbelievable. Let's delete these assholes. This says, love the videos.
Jesus, I wonder... Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That was like... I feel like his inner... oh shit. In his inner nasal cavity, that shit has to be stripped to the brim. The way, how thunderous some of those snorts are. That sound hurtful. That's like, oh no, there might be blood in his mucus for that one. God damn, that was nasty. That was nasty. I feel hurt for him.
It's gonna be anything more. Nope, love the videos. Well, I love pussy. Thanks for the sentiment.
That's funny, you're not getting any of it back then, so, or at least not during this time. That's so funny.
Are cool, mostly the Fallout 3 videos. Yes, I know, because I make them. I'm pretty sure I know that they're cool. I saw your YouTube vids, good job. Yeah, good job. Give me a pat on the back there, buddy. Hi, Phil, I like watching your Street Fighter 4 videos. I rated them. How do you do the Ultra or the Super so easy? I'm not here to teach you the fucking ridiculous basics. Go fucking play someone who's played the game before. I'm here to show you stuff that you can actually use in matches. I'm a big fan of why.
You kind of hear how he just contradicted himself, right? I'm not here to show you how to do stuff. I'm just here to show you how to do stuff in actual matches. What? Like what? But yet, isn't this the same asshole who cries and complains about how I'd like to be an inspiration to people? I'd like for people to come to me and ask me questions about stuff, but no one ever seems to do it because everybody thinks I'm a laughingstock. No, because you're a fucking asshole and you always were a fucking asshole. And people finally, well, at least some people, started to smarten up and they don't bother with you now. Hence the reason why this exists. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good.
Well, stay away from power lines. Hey mate, if you don't know already, when I was watching your X-Men vid, I saw that you only throw the bad guys. You can always us a fast kill on them by pressing... Dude, I beat Wolverine like over a week ago. Why do people not understand that when I do a playthrough, it's not fucking live? People are like posting tips. Dude, you need to use this and that. Like, I've already beaten the fucking game and you're giving me comments on how to fucking improve my gameplay. It's a waste of your fucking time.
Really? Is redemption runs a thing? Oh, they were? Oh, they eventually became a thing. I see. Okay. Just, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta catch up. I gotta catch up! What a fucking ingrate. Jesus Christ.
This guy's name is Wonton Rogue. Oh boy, this'll be good. Wonton Rogue.
Hey, I know you don't know me, but I watched a bunch of your videos of Street Fighter on YouTube and was wondering if you could tell me a good character to start learning, because I'm very new to Street Fighter and I don't know any good characters, so thanks.
Dan. Pick Dan and forever lose. Whoa.
Actually, if you guys know who Chris G is, for example, you can go back and watch his tournament footage with Dan. Savage. Just absolute fucking savage. That's what happens, though, when you actually have talent, though. But you have a work ethic and go at what you like, go what you're comfortable with. I mean, you can start with anybody. It's not about who's good. It's about who you are good with. Don't try to run the top tier, because it doesn't mean anything. You can have a top tier player. If you don't know how to utilize he or she to their fullest potential, then you're wasting your time. You can only get away with so much.
Questions. Actually, charge characters are a little bit easier to learn than most other characters, and I know you'll find that hard to believe because everyone picks Ken and Ryu, but charge characters.
Yeah, they pick Ken and Ryu because they show you the fundamental basics, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Because you kind of need to learn how to do quarter circle motions. Once you get that down, then your charge characters become way easier. But that's from my own experience also. But that's the way most people kind of look at it. But anyway, Ken and Ryu will go ahead and show you the basics. They're as to the bare fucking bone of the game as you're going to get. And then you build your way up. Just saying. And to prove that point, right, is look at Phil when it comes to Street Fighter V. Who's the person that he runs... Well, when you can convince him to play it and you pay him whatever money you paid him to play it. Who's the first people that he runs to? Ken or Ryu? Womp womp.
I'm telling you, pick a charge character like Blanca, like Balrog, and learn the moves, and go from there. Fuck Shoto Scrubs. Hey, I just wanted to apologize about the friend request I sent you about a month ago. I didn't read your channel and I should have. Again, I'm sorry. I did not realize you hated friend invites so much. Please do not publicly humiliate me on YouTube. I feel like I'm playing Infamous and I have that good and evil decision in front of me. Well, you know what? I'm doing the good playthrough on Infamous, so I won't publicly humiliate you. Maybe I'll come back when I do the bad one. Great videos, Phil. Picked up a lot of things from them, and you got a pretty decent Fei Long. Got a pretty decent Fei Long strat myself. No, you don't. There's no pretty decent Fei Long strat. He's fucking trash. And I'm mad about that because I like Fei Long. Dude, just accept me. Not hard, is it? Alright, let me go ahead and block communications with this fucking retard. And that's it. I can't believe it. I actually cleared it out. Friend request, Ridicule, what was this, part 4? Either part 4 or part 5, but the reason I did it again was because I had so many saved up playing Infamous and not turning on my 360 this week. I just wanted to get it clean, and I did. I have released the demons, as Ace Ventura would say. And now, I think I'm going to do a Street Fighter Madness series.
Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is a perfect example, even though we're not done yet. This is a perfect example of not appreciating what you have until you don't have it anymore. Great. This is an absolutely fucking great example. This is also another example, right? Excuse me, of jumping the shark when it comes to your fucking popularity. To anything. To anything. This is what happens when you believe that you're more than what you really are. At the end of the day. Stay humble. Keep grinding. Phil couldn't do that. We're not even really knee deep into the fucking big YouTube money yet. And he swears to God that he can lord over these people who are children. That he knows that are children. And now he doesn't even have this anymore. He assumes now, in our current timeline, 2020, our current year of GOUT, that anybody and everybody that he's talking to is trying to fuck him over in some way, shape, or form. He lives in perpetual fear now of everybody. Even long-term supporters, he assumes that they're actually playing both sides. And you want to know what, Phil? Some of them are. I won't name names, but some of them are. Good luck with deciphering which one's which, buddy. That shit's going to be funny. But yeah, that's what this idiot's come down to. All because he had to be who he is. Dark side fucking asshole. Jesus Christ. There are not too many people, ladies and gentlemen, who were given the opportunities that Phil has. There aren't many, believe it or not. But I think, and this is a fair point, there's certainly an even smaller demographic who pissed it away the way he did. It's a beautiful yet tragic thing to watch because it was completely unnecessary. It served no purpose. It has no value to treat people the way he did. And when he thought those people were going to get humiliated or run off or were going to fall off, he's the one who ended up falling off instead. It's funny how he talks all that shit about karma when he essentially is living with the fallout of perpetual karma. Daily. Every day Phil wakes up and he looks at his phone, he looks at his laptop, he looks online onto whatever on his PSN his PSN account or Xbox Live or even Nintendo. The amount of troll messages he gets must be insane. And he brought all of it on himself and he can't stop it. He checks his emails, same shit. He checks his messages on Twitter, same shit. Yikes. Fucking yikes. Insane. And that's why he won't acknowledge WWE champions. He's really mad that people discovered that. Because I think, my own personal opinion, of course, I think that was his one true reprieve. Now, don't be wrong. I'm sure there are plenty of fucking gotcha games that he plays. But I think WWE Champions is one of the games that he actually gave a fuck about. That's the reason why he played it for as long as he did. And the fact that people found that shit out, I think hurts him. Because if you go back and look at those old chat logs, you can find them on Kiwi Farms and on Detractor Twitter. You can tell he really cared what people said. And more importantly, he cared that people cared about what he said. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people legit took him seriously when he talked about certain things, right? Even though you find out much later that the only reason why people kind of respected him is because he's a fucking whale and he's willing to spend whatever the amount to get what he wants, and that, by proxy, helped out the Guild, and it raises their reputation along with the amount of money he spends. So he was getting fucked from the beginning. So in actuality, now that I think about it, in actuality, it's 50-50. Because on one hand, people do kind of respect him and respect what he was saying and, you know, the amount of information that he had. Those are probably not lesser. Let's not say lesser. Let's say lower members, if you will. But everybody that was high up in the guild or guilds who actually knew what was what, they knew he was nothing more than a whale. And that was it. So it doesn't really matter what the fuck he says when it comes to strategy or his inputs or whatever. They know he'll spend top dollar to get everything he wants anyway. Who gives a shit? Do you really need to respect somebody who's just going to throw money at a problem anyway? Something to think about.
What's up, internets? It's DSP here, and we're going to do another friend request ridicule video. Basically, the premise of this is I go ahead and read all the messages that you guys send me on Xbox Live, and basically I make 100 people look like a bunch of fucking mongoloid idiots that they really are. So let's get started here. Let's boot up. Actually, turn on my Xbox. Jump in. Okay, so as you can see, the Xbox 360 maxes out around 100 messages.
One douchebag calling a group of other people douchebags. Chip off the old block. Chip off the old block.
It actually is full at 100, but every once in a while, one or two sneak through and you end up with over 100. Alright, so let's get started. Bunch of fucking losers. Alright, we've got, hey, you're amazing in Street Fighter.
Legitimate fans. A bunch of fucking losers. And people wonder why the detractor community is as strong as it is. It's so good! It's so good! Oh my god.
So keep up the good work. Alright, I will. Good job. Great Marvel 2 vid. Inspired me to get it. Okay, good. Alright. You should do more CT offline matches. Well, I plan to. Your awesome's incorrectly spelled your, and you kick ass. Okay, thank you, Jesus. I appreciate that from the Lord and Savior. Your vids are the cat's pajamas. Ah, that's amazingly not funny. Congratulations. Yo, Phil, I've seen your Marvel vs. Capcom 2 vid.
Emblem, though? I almost missed that.
Thinking of doing a Street Fighter Team Madness. What? He wants to do Street Fighter based Team Madness. Well, go ahead and do that because you're gonna suck horribly because all the Street Fighter characters are terrible in that fucking game. Hey, your videos are good shit, man. I just wanted to recommend Halo Wars. Great campaign. Shut up. Nice vids. Keep it up. Alright, they're so short, these comments. I'm surprised. And nothing crazy. Phil, I am so sorry for how many bitches send you a friend request. I am not going to ask you to just send me a message, not a message, a message, spelled wrong, to let me know you got this. P.S. I also only put friends I know onto my list for the same reason. Don't let it get to you. Dear Jam Like Dave, learn how to fucking type. Hey Phil, I'd like to know your opinion on BlazBlue. What do you think about it? Well, it's Super Twink Fighter. I already said that. So if you like Super Twink, go ahead and play BlazBlue. Let's see. Strong Side Blythe. Okay, so we got our first voice message. Oh wait. Oh no, you don't. No, you don't, you little
Pillsbury door boy looking motherfucker. Oh my god. This is what people looked up to. This scumbag here. Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. This is who people praised as their Lord and Savior. Their Snort and Savior, if you will. This is it. People, and here's the crazy part, right? Here's the real fucking amazing part. Especially if you go back into the old comment sections and read some of this shit. People legitimately thought this guy was going to turn out to be something. He could have. Let's not get it twisted. I've mentioned that plenty of times as well as other detractors. But look at him. Look at this scumbag, smug son of a bitch. The same piece of shit who's waiting for his own parents to croak so he can go ahead and get his inheritance and blow that. And then go back into debt again. The same person who's made 5 of these things prior, or 4 of these things prior, shitting on each and every one of you guys. Well, his fans. People actually thought he was going to be something. Good thing they didn't bet their lives on it. Jesus Christ.
10-year-old. I'm not falling for that shit again. So everyone, get ready. Get your hands, just cover your ears, earmuffs, And get ready, here we go.
Hey, yo, Phil, are you ever planning on doing Nazi Zombies again?
Whoa!
Because there's a bunch of new map packs out for it, and your videos are really good, so keep doing what you're doing. Alright, later.
Well, I can't believe it. I actually have a grown man who's a fan, and he actually has a decent question regarding Nazi Zombies. No, I'm not going to be playing Nazi Zombies, and the reason is I don't have Call of Duty World at War anymore. I kind of told you guys a lot of times that, you know, I trade in most of my games once I beat them, or at least do the majority of things in them, or complete my playthroughs.
That's funny. So what makes you a lifelong gamer if you trade in every game after you finish playing it? You do realize that video games have replay value, right? You do realize that was a thing, right? So how are you going to hold up to this whole lifetime gamer type thing? By doing it by doing that. I'm surprised no one ever called you out on that. Or, not that I've seen, I should say. Oh well. It is what it is. I mean, don't be wrong. There are plenty of people who trade in games and shit, but Phil did that with pretty much all of his games. Traded all of them in. And then gave out empty cases later on. And acted like he should have been praised for that. Like he was doing such a good thing for the community. His community, of course.
For me to really keep them around. Like, I have too many other new games to play. So, no, unfortunately, I don't have Call of Duty World at War, and I won't be playing any more Nazi Zombies. So, let's check out who's next. I just realized I'm not deleting any of these messages because I'm a complete fucking idiot. So let me just go ahead and delete some of these.
No, Tard. The reason why you're not deleting them, at least I was trying to give you some credit for, is that you could just delete them later after you're done with the video. And it also kind of helps with the flow of the video. Oh well. Semantics.
Delete, 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 delete. Okay. Mr. Tanuki, this is the guy I played in Street Fighter 4 last night. Love your vids, was cool playing you. Yeah, it was cool beating your ass too. Let's see. Haha, I better see that on YouTube. Well, you've probably already been publicly humiliated on YouTube by this point. Hey, look, it's Con Banana.
Wait, is that Mr. Waffle? Or Wonder Waffle. I think it's Wonder Waffle 407, I think. I think that was him. Maybe. Oh well. It was somebody who apparently handed him his ass for some reason.
Message everyone wanted to read. Oh, what did Con Banana say to you? Rematch against my main and put that on YouTube. Nope, too late. You had your one fucking 15 seconds of fame and now you're fucked. You had your chance. Hey there, DSP. Love the YouTube videos. Voted for you to be Mr. YouTube 09. That was funny that so many people went and voted for me on that gay dude's channel. Hope your back problem heals up, but that's never going to heal up. You can't heal a herniated disc. Keep on making videos. They're great. And they're spelled incorrectly. Excellent. El Granata Box.
Who was this gay guy that was holding Mr. YouTube 09? And Phil, I mean, you should be lucky to be on the ballot. If it wasn't for all those kids who went ahead and voted for you. I'm going to need to look that up. Fucking Mr. YouTube 09. Wonder who was the proprietor of that.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I knew that was going to happen too. You see, I was ready the first time. This time, I'm totally not suspecting it, and it hits me by surprise. I'm going to need a miracle ear by the time I'm 30. I swear to God.
You know, Phil, that you had an ear infection earlier in the year. Yeah, you. I forgot all about that damn thing. Actually, it just makes you lazy, Phil. If you knew that you were going to have someone with bad audio coming from someone who knows about what bad audio is, you should have been prepared for it each and every time. So, yeah. Oh, that fucking ear infection. That shit was funny. I forgot all about that one. That was good shit. That was like earlier this year, too, wasn't it? Because that was right around... That was before or after the DMCA claims on Twitch. I think it was before, though. It was before or after. It was one of the two. I don't know. He was crying bitch over nothing.
Oh, that's worse than like the fucking ghost from Ju-on jumping out of the wall. I gotta hear that shit. Okay. Alright. We made it, guys. We made it. Let's keep going. Gotta press on here. Hi, Phil. I wanted to add you because you are a funny SOB, but your friend list full of your Fallout vids. Good luck to him. Holy fucking shit. It's Captain Cinnabon. Holy shit. It's Captain Crunch's bastard cousin. Hey, DSP. Wondering if you were going... No, I'm not doing Halo 3 ODST. Enough of this. Ghostbusters video was great. Yes, it was. Hey man, cool videos on YouTube. I saw you play Fallout 3. You were funny as hell. I know I'm funny as hell. You don't have to tell me. When searching champ mode, turn on...
Through most of that playthrough? Or was that New Vegas? It doesn't matter. He's probably drunk through both anyway.
Ability to get immediate results. Saw your vid on YouTube. Add me my shut up. No, I'm not going to turn off stability because then you get invisible connection strength, and when you join, more often than not, I get like 1 or 2 bars. So no, I'm not fucking doing that. That's a stupid suggestion. Dude, your YouTube videos rock. I know. Hey, it's me, Ace McDick. I want to know if you wants to have sex with me in the butthole. Moving on. Super Molly 1117. Hey, what's up? I know you hate people who randomly sends friend request, and that is why I am sending this instead. P.S. I am Denmark, so I am not that good to English. That's fucking apparent. P.S.S. Keep up the good work. Now let's hear her voice.
Hey, what's up, Darksydephil? I love your videos on YouTube, and I just want to say...
Wait a minute! Whoa. That's a dude. Super Molly is a dude. So...
That's gonna make a great screenshot. Yeah. That happens. Quite a bit, Phil. Just saying. That's gonna make a great screenshot, though. That's fucking hilarious.
What does that mean?
Darksydephil, turning chicks into deep voice dudes since 2009.
Hey, I seen your vids on YouTube and they're great. Enough of this. Anything interesting, please? You should do a Ninja Gaiden too. No, you should fucking shut the fuck up. Nice vids on YouTube, thank you. Is there anything of worth reading here? Friend of Jason Wilson's, I wish to play you. No, you're not a friend of Jason Wilson's. You fucking fake. Join me. I will join you on the dark side. This is my friend. You still got that scary ass Zangief for what? Oh yeah, get King of Fighters 12. If you don't have it yet, that game is beautiful. This is a guy who used to live in Connecticut and we used to play games all the time. Good fight, rematch anytime. I like my 15 seconds of glory. Well, I'm glad you did. Phil, I was think of getting Prototype or Red Faction Guerrilla, and you have played both, so which is a better game to buy? They're completely different experiences. Like, it depends on what you want to play. I hate people that ask me that. Like, if you want to ask me which fighter is better, Street Fighter 4 or Marvel 2, well, I'll tell you, I think overall, right now, Street Fighter 4 is a good game. I don't know if it's better than Marvel 2. I can't tell you because it hasn't been out long enough. Marvel 2's been out for so long, everything's unlocked, we know what the game is. But I hate questions like this, where it's like you're comparing fucking apples to oranges. How the fuck do I know what to tell you, what kind of game to buy? It depends on what kind of game you like. Oh, here we go. Fat fucker, you don't read or listen to messages nice people send you, even little kids that sound kind. So eat a dick, you 14-year-old sounding 40-year-old with no life or girlfriend. And look,
well said. Well said. Oh boy. It's funny too because this person's right. Like the positive, if you will, messages are getting shit on as much as the few negative messages. He's literally just picking at whatever he can try to pick at, essentially. So why the fuck would people even want to praise him? And most of the guys on Street are from Street Fighter and are either guys who have handed Phil his ass or got a buzz because they played with Darksydephil because he's somebody he's catching a lot of attention for his Street Fighter footage. So people were using him as a stepping stool back then anyway. Wow. Fucking that's hilarious.
Buy Adidas. You fucking shithead. Get off my fucking friends list. If you want to be on friends... What? I don't get invites to game... What the fuck? I don't know who that guy is. Sup, it's Liston. This is Liston? Really? Lag City lol. I guess I must have played him in a game. It probably was Lag City. A lot of the Marvel games we played were laggy. And on that new DLC, there was a new weapon that looks like an alien rifle. It looks like an upgrade from Alien Blaster. Just wanted to know if you knew more. I haven't been following the DLCs at all. I just wait for people to tell me when they're out, and I fucking download them and play them. This guy sent me 2 voice messages. Let's listen to the first one first.
Oh my god, your videos are...
Okay, and now let's delete both of them immediately without listening to any further. Holy shit. That sounded worse than the fucking nerd impression that Conan O'Brien does. Alright, Smorgasbord 1. Hi mate, I've been watching your vids on YouTube. Thanks for the tips. I got a question. Where did you get Butch as a follower and see that alien spacecraft? Well, I've been hearing rumors of a DLC that you went over an alien spaceship called Mothership Zeta. Holy run-on sentence, Batman. Learn grammar, dude. This guy just wants to be my friend so he gets deleted. Why don't you use capture card instead of camera? I've already explained this 7,000 fucking times. It's because then I'd have to actually use a professional microphone. I'd have to record the voiceovers. I'd have to actually do video editing on every fucking video that I put up. Considering I put up like...
to actually do work despite the fact that he wasn't getting paid to do this. Sorry. He wasn't getting paid directly by YouTube to actually do this. But people were donating money to him and donating money for games, as well as donating money to him in general because they appreciated what he did. And he still wasn't willing to give them an actual decent quality product. And you can barely get any of that out of him now. Now, what he thought was a hindrance then, he does now as the bare fucking minimum. The market and the culture has expanded far and beyond where Darksydephil is at. When you go and watch a Darksydephil stream, you're seeing someone like a year one streamer. Actually, let me take that back because that's insulting year one streamers. You're probably watching someone who's streaming for only a few months, maybe a year is fair. And Phil's been streaming for how long? Like 3 years for sure. Altogether, it might have been like 4 or 5 years. Wow.
30 a fucking day, unless you want to fucking stay home and do that while I'm at work. I don't think that's gonna happen. So shut your fucking face. I know you love Street Fighter, but will you ever do a multiplayer? No, I'm not gonna ever do a shitty Dragon Ball Z game. Sorry. Dragon Ball Z game. Sorry. How many of these losers have you answered yes to about friend requests in the 7 to 8 months? 0. That's the honest answer. 0. I love your vids on YouTube. You should do some more games like Fallout 3 on Operation Anchorage. Jesus Christ. Oh, shoes, Phil. You're such a wuss. Oh, shoes, Phil. You're such a wuss. Oh, shoes, Phil. Oh, shoes, Phil. Oh, shoes, Phil. Oh, shoes.
Oh yeah, those fucking old ass fucking New Balances he's had for like forever. Jesus Christ, because they help him with his back. All right.
Phil. Nope, there's no joke here. Moving on.
I mean, you kind of are the joke, but all right.
Shoes.
Hey, Darksydephil. Good game there, buddy. And don't mean to waste any time or anything. So fun.
You already have. Thanks a lot. What the fuck was I listening to that for? Hi, I have a message for you. Oh, this'll be good.
Akuma, baby!
Akuma? He said Akuma. He really thinks it's pronounced Akuma. Holy fuck, did these people just like come out of their mother's womb last night? Did everyone just like come launching out of fucking... Oh my god. I've seen your videos on YouTube. No, I'm not sending you a friend request. Fuck you. I'm a big fan. Well, good for you. Your videos are jokes. Keep them coming. Well, good. That's kind of the thing I like to do. Make jokes and make people laugh. Which Fallout 3 would you prefer?
Christ. You heard that? You feel that in the back of his throat. Jesus Christ, that's horrible. How do you live like that?
Goodbye. I like your ears. That's Pretty fucking creepy. Hey Phil, how's your mom? You cocksucking, horse-fucking, willy dribble gobbling spelled wrong, bitch-ass motherfucker, piece of shit, jokes, la 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 k, question mark. You people try too hard, and you're not even funny. I really like your vids, keep it up. What's up, Phil? I just wanted to say if you like Fallout, oh my god, I played Elder Scrolls. You fucking idiots. Hey, I just watched your ass sucks dicks. You just watch your ass sucks dicks queer. You just watch your. Why am I trying? Yo, Phil, you're right. You play us ruled. Love your vids. Cool videos. Why do people bother sending me this generic shit? I love your review playthroughs. Oh, this is one of my friends actually. You are a fool for the friend request videos. Just watch. We got to drink to that next tournament we're at, yo. Catch up with you soon. Yeah, I'll see you soon, Coop. I don't know when. I haven't really been going to tournaments or nothing, so. Sorry DSP had to go in the middle of the fight. Whatever, I don't know what he's talking about. Hey man, love the vids. Let's chalk that game up to lag lol. No, let's chalk it up to you sucking ass.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for your shit. Holy shit. What game gives most anger? That would be Angerfest 2007. It was a horrible game. I was very angry. The Hateful Truth was funny as hell, and that fight with the Walker was epic. Anyway, great review. Thank you. I hope to make many more reviews like that in the future. They're not all going to have crazy, you know, skits and shit in them, but hopefully they're all as entertaining. Love your Street Fighter 4. Phil, you're considered make it pray for. Hey, Dark, just wanted to say your videos have really helped me. Bethesda is fucked up and needs to actually test the DLC. That's true. My vids really help me out. I love you and you love me, yeah? Yeah? No. Love your videos. Keep making. Oh my god. Is there any interesting? Want to have butt sex? Look at this guy's profile. He has like a little Hitler mustache made of like shit. Oh, you can't be my friend. Great vids, dude. Alright. Falling asleep. Thanks for finally showing your face on YouTube. Sorry about the back injury. Sounds terrible. Keep up the good work. Yep. I don't know what you want me to respond with. Nice videos. You think you'll ever make any videos of Blaze Blue? I think I've already addressed that faggotry. That is, pretends to be a fighting game. Hey Phil, sup? I've been viewing your playthroughs, and they're funny as hell, spelled wrong. You could call me a fanboy, but don't go that far. Oh, I'll go very far. If you wish to chat, no, I don't care. Hey Phil, I'm a subscriber on YouTube. Flying. Oh my god. Why do you think you're cool by doing walkthroughs? Play me in Call of Duty World at War, then we'll see if you're good. I traded that game in like fucking November, dude. How about you scrounge up enough money to play a game that came out in the past 6 fucking months, and then we'll talk. I'm not going to waste your time with a friend. You've already wasted my time with the message, so you might as well. You are a weak, angry video game nerd. Actually, I'm much more strong.
That's exactly what he is, because he's even admitted trying to play off the angry video game nerd. So, I mean, he can't really deny that. He is very much the watered-down version of him. I wouldn't even give him that. He's just your cheap knockoff.
And him, I could probably fucking beat the fuck out of him. I'm a fan of you, dude. Okay? Please ridicule me. Not ridicule. Please ridicule me. That would be hella tits. Sorry for sending you a friend request instead of a message. I don't know how. I'm all kinds of excited. But I can't make fun of these people. Like, they're beyond being made fun of. They're just so fucking retarded. What am I supposed to say? Just reading the messages is, like, insanely stupid. Here we go.
Message to all.
Nope. Nope, not doing it. I'm not giving in. I told you. Your balls must drop if you want to get a voice message on this. Hey Phil, I think I said I messaged you a couple weeks ago how much I liked your vids. Are you playing on your hand? REST, Halo, Assassin's Creed. I'm a big fag. Or what are you going to play? Did you make a video? Did you do this? Did you... Oh my god. Give me the Naughty Nightwear. Thanks for the memories. Your vids rock. Thank you. And no, you still can't have the Naughty Nightwear. It's mine. Come on my tits, okay?
I'm having damn pleading with her, yeah.
This guy's name is Come On My Tits, and he has the deepest fucking voice of anyone today. Jesus, what's going on? I mean, I know I made some comments that you shouldn't send me, voice messages until your balls drop, but this is ridiculous!
Darksydephil, turning chicks into deep-voiced dudes since 2009.
I gotta get into another line of work. Okay, now this guy sent 4 voice messages. Alright, so this guy sent me 4 voice messages. What are the possible chances that we're even gonna get through the first one? Let's see.
Look at that face! Oh, you look like you were in dead inside before you ever did this for a job. Why'd you do this to yourself? I mean, I don't even know if I would even say YouTube is fast money, but because it's kind of not. Longevity is kind of the name of the game. Like you would know anything about that. But why did you put yourself through all this? Like, what was it worth? Like and I want you guys to really take this in. I want you to take this in. For someone who has shitted on just about everybody that was on that sent him a request so far. He clearly hates people. He clearly doesn't really like games. He may have liked it in the beginning, but obviously where we're at now in the timeline, he certainly doesn't. Was it worth it? Was it worth it to be an internet laughingstock to the point where you can't even do shit in real life anymore? Which is exactly what he's been reduced to. Phil Burnell is so fucked up. I'm just gonna be blunt about it. He's so fucked up that getting a job in real life is not impossible, but to get a job of any type of quality or stature is out of the question. That's done and over with. Not unless he could completely saturate, or not saturate, but unless he could completely disinfect the internet of any footprint that he's ever had on there, and he can't do that. He doesn't have the time, money, resources, or clout to make something like that happen. If Pokimane wanted to go ahead and get all of the bullshit that's on her off, she could. I mean, it's going to require time and money, but she could get it done. Phil can't. He's kind of stuck. And for what? Just so you could have it easy? Is this easy? Was it even worth it? If he had saved his money, he could have had a nice run for a couple years, and then he could have just backed off of this and done something else, and still done this on the side. But he decided to go all in, and look at where he ended up. This face right here doesn't look too far off of the face that we have now. If you think about it, he actually looks healthier here than he does now. And this is 11 years ago. What was it all worth? He didn't grow, he didn't progress, he didn't thrive. He's worse off now than he was back then. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, really, take all of that in. Think about that. Let that stir around in your noodle for a minute. He is worse off now in 2020 than he was back in 2009. Jesus Christ.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around.
You saw his face legitimately change? Oh shit! That's funny.
You. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna.
Are you gonna at least give us an angry snort or something? Wow, that's fucking crazy. The blackest eyes, the darkest eyes, the devil's eyes. That's so good.
Dude, your videos, they're sweet, mate. They're sweet. Maybe we could play some time. Peace and add me, please. Peace. Holy fuck. New DLC for Fallout 3, Mothership Zeta. You get abducted. I know about Mothership Zeta. Holy fuck. 5 left. Oh wait, no they're not. Delete all this shit. Alright. Love your vids, cannot wait for more. Alright, and the final message. You wanna be my friend? Fuck you. Alright. That was pretty much a waste of my fucking time. So, now I'm at 0, so now you idiots can continue to send me those messages, and I'll continue to ignore them for months on end, and then finally one day I'll do a friend request Ridicule, or I will shit all over you. Okay, so that's it for another friend request Ridicule. Oh, DSP claps too much in front of the camera. I'll clap all I fucking want, fuck you. Hope to do more in the future. I really wish that people would send me some more interesting things, maybe some legitimate questions, not just, are you going to play this game? Are you going to play that game? I really like this game. I really like that game. Gee, do I like this game? Yeah, I like that game. Phil, do you play this game? Oh my god, give me something to work with. And work on your grammar, please. It's really atrocious. So anyway, this is DSP signing off. Until next time. Hello, everyone. On any other day, you'd know me as DSP, but today is Halloween.
Wow. This is... I can see why he had to stalk Panda for as long as he did to get her to agree to date him. He was a real catch, wasn't he? For the ladies out there.
And therefore, I am the one-man army, the killing machine who will stop at nothing until all of gangland, all of the organized crime and mobsters and supervillains are put to rest. That's right. Today you can call me Frank.
Oh, that's so bad. That is so bad. Oh my Christ. Oh, there's gonna be all kinds of screenshots for this. This is godlike. Good shit.
Castle, also known as the Punisher to most evildoers. Hey, but unfortunately they confiscated my gun on the way in, so all I got is this, butter knife, yes! You better stand back if you're a bad guy, because I'm gonna butter your biscuit.
He looks like a Mel Gibson reject. Oh, Mel Gibson when he Mel Gibson when he drank too damn much. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Okay, interesting story. Oh shit, excuse me. Interesting story. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. I think there was a... Holy fuck. Okay, a couple years ago, like early in my detractor career, if you will, there was a... I came across a clip of a guy, I think his name was Cloud808, FGC player, young dude, who was streaming and said, hey, do you have any interesting stories about Darksydephil? Excuse me. Do you have any interesting stories about Darksydephil? And he said, oh, Darksydephil, wasn't he the guy who got banned from Evo 1 year for pulling out a knife or a gun on someone or some silly shit? And Cloud didn't know. He didn't know. That was out of... Darksydephil is way out of his time and shit. So he had no clue. And it also shows what kind of shit that floats around about Darksydephil in the FGC, even to today. That's just... Most of it's wrong. A lot of it's just hilarious. And I did a video on it saying that the person that they were actually referring to wasn't actually Darksydephil or DSP. They were referring to a guy by the name of Dark Prince. Before that he was known as he used to go by Duck Jr. He was a prodigy. Well, he was a prodigy for sure, but he was a protege of a guy by the name of Duzzo. He was the first person who won Battle by the Bay, which eventually turned into Evo for Marvel 2. He's a legendary Marvel vs. Capcom 2 player. Anyway, Duck Jr. later went to be called Dark Prince, was an associate of him. He pulled some bullshit off at an Evo that got him banned from Evo permanently, or at least for a number of years. I don't know. He's probably way out of the FGC now, so he probably doesn't give a shit either which way. But they misassociated both of they misidentified who the person was. I thought it was funny, but at the same time though too, I thought it kind of something needed to be said about it because Cloud didn't know. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys don't. A lot of these guys, when they hear about Darksydephil, they only hear about him by reputation. You know what I mean? And most of it isn't good, to be honest, because Phil hasn't really provided shit for shit. If you want an accurate understanding of that, if you guys go to Twitter, you go ahead and look at some of Phil's interactions with the FGC, and he's always looked at as a joke. Always. The reason why is because, one, he don't show no real respect for the FGC. And the few times that he'll lord over his accolades, if you want to call him that, he immediately gets shitted on in the way that I shit on him. I was like, okay, you went to some qualifiers. You may have placed highly at some of those qualifiers, or you may have even won them. But did you win Evo? No, I took 4th. Oh. How's that? How does that provide anything as it pertains to our argument? You took 4th? You didn't take 3rd? You didn't take 2nd? And you certainly didn't win. You want to stand on 4th. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. And the first thing he wants to come about is, go and look at my stats. Go and look at this. Go and look at that. Dude, that was 15 years ago for some of those guys. Depending on, when he gets into these arguments. The last time he got into an argument with someone, they went ahead and was like, dude, that was like 14 or 15 years ago. Why the fuck would that mean anything about anything? If it was a win, that's one thing. But you're talking about some shit that happened 15, 16 years ago. No one cares. You know what I mean? It's, absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Wow. This is Mel Gibson's bastard son. Oh, truly a descendant of a drunken Mad Max. Amazing.
Buddy. Anyway, only reason I'm really here is to let you know that I'm actually changing the name of my friend request Ridicule series. And right off the bat, a lot of people are going to say, why? It's one of our favorite series. Well, the name friend request Ridicule kind of insinuates that I'm making fun of people because they're sending me friend requests. But if you actually looked at some of the evolution of this series, at the beginning, that's pretty much what it was. But right now, a lot of people are just sending me messages, different things, and
they're
therefore
trolling him, and he doesn't like it. And he's trying to turn something that started off as a negative, and he's trying to spin it to make it seem like it wasn't meant to be negative. It was all supposed to be a joke. Fucking idiot.
I don't want to get the wrong impression for someone who is just kind of viewing the series for the first time and saying, oh, it's just a bunch of people sending friend requests. It's really not. What it really is my inbox, whether it's on Xbox Live, whether it's on PSN, whether it's anywhere. And so therefore, just so everyone knows, I'm changing the name of this series officially as of today to Viewer Mail. And a lot of people have been saying, gee, Phil, when are you going to do another one? When's the next video coming? Well, the answer is, right now, for Halloween, this is going to be the PlayStation Network version of my new Viewer Mail.
Is this how Axe the King became a thing? Because Axe the King didn't exist before 2009, did it? Interesting.
Bustin', I just read this one. Another blank one, but at least he has a nice watermelon icon. You're a dumb fuck. Good news! Somebody sent me this message and told me to send to my friends. PS3 is making a free version of Call of Duty 6. Going to be out in October. Alright, so before we get started, one thing that I do want to just emphasize is that...
Oh shit, this did lead into Axe the King. Oh, that's funny. Ironic in a lot of ways, to be honest with you, but funny. Especially now that Axe the King is fucking just a run-on joke that Phil should have let go a long time ago and won't, because It's one of those last bastions, and that he already gave up what Hate Live podcast, and he already gave up Weekend Preview. So the only thing he really has left from that bygone era where he thought he was somebody, but he really wasn't, was pretty much Axe the King. Holy shit.
I said this in the past. The reason that I don't make these friend request ridicule and now called viewer mail videos all the time is because it really depends on the quality of the message that I get, whether or not anything is legitimate. If it's a good question, I'll answer it. If it's something funny, I'll address it. But I need to get the kind of content in order to make these videos. And over the past couple of months, people have been like, make one, make one, make one. The quality of the stuff I'm getting sent is not there. And I'm sorry, I can only do so much with my own comedic genius. I mean, I can't make a mountain out of a piece of shit. So if you send me shit, you're going to get shit.
So basically you're saying you have no talent and you have no choice but to build off of other people because you have no talent. I mean, that's fine if that's the case, if that's really the situation. But then again, yet again, ladies and gentlemen, he needs to play off of something. That improv style comedy that he keeps trying to praise about, or that his abridged type commentary really doesn't exist. Unless he has something else. And then come to find out, the majority of the jokes that he stole from other people. Like Howard Stern. Womp womp.
But, a lot of people have made a good point. They said you'd never adjust PSN. So, without dilly-dallying, let's cut the bullshit and let's get to it. Alright, so here we go. A lot of people have been asking for this for quite a long time, and this time we are on PSN. I'm pretty sure that the messages work differently. Well, first of all, on PSN, it separates your friend requests, I believe, from your other stuff. So, before we even start, let's take a look at the number of dumbasses who don't know how to read. Ready? Here we go. Holy shit. Oh, and look, the last one is, Free One Up says, Tekken 6 online sucks. Well, thanks, Free One Up, for letting me know. I already knew that, that's why I didn't buy the fucking game. But anyway, those are all the people who invited me to be friends since the last time I deleted it, which I don't remember when that even was. But now we're actually going to go to the message box and check out... What the fuck? Thank you. Check out the messages. How are these dated? Actually, looks like the top ones are newer, so let's go to the oldest ones. And just to show you, the last time I deleted the messages here must have been... Holy fucking shit, dude. Wow. September 23rd, 2009 was the last time I deleted these messages, so this could be like an hour-long marathon of reading this shit. Let's see what we got. From Spartan 639, 693, who gives a fuck, sends me a photo. Do you want to save the attached file? And I want to see what it is. Well, can I see what it is? Can I see it? No, I have to save it. Can I see the picture? Is there any way to see it? Is there an options? I'm pressing options right now. Nothing. Is there view? No, view does nothing. X just asked me if I want to save it or not. I can't view the picture. So, alright, I don't feel like leaving my fucking inbox right now, so thanks PS3, you're a piece of shit. I can't even fucking read, or look at the picture that was just sent to me in a message. Thank you very much, you dumb piece of garbage. Wanna hit around? No. What the fuck does that even mean? Wanna hit around? Do you want to play around? A round of what? What the fuck are you talking about? You're an idiot. Hey man, you are awesome. Batman Arkham Asylum is really awesome. I have the video game, best game ever, seriously. Love your videos on it. Of course the Street Fighter vids, or even better. The Street Fighter vids, or even better. Holy shit. Dude, now I understand what they say when they say that the education level of the kids in the United States is just... Anyway. Hey Phil, love your videos. Dude, I was just wondering if you're planning to play new Ratchet and Clank Future A Crack in Time. This game will rock the house. Well, did I say I was going to play Ratchet and Clank? No. Did I mention it anywhere? No. Is it in my event dates? No. What do you think the answer to your question is? Dumb fuck. Yo, bitch! From Black Scorpion 55. You're a fucking faggot. Do you think you're all cool spelled wrong? Calling everyone names? I'd beat the fuck out of you if I had the chance. Stupid white trash, get down on your knees and lick my hairy balls, fat monkey bitch. Thank you very much for the comment, much appreciated. I was wondering if I should get Uncharted because I think you did a playthrough of that in a video, and you're, again,
Wait. Real quick. As pertains to the education system, Phil, you're a product of that given where you ended up, so Just, I mean, when you weren't sitting there fiending over those nuns at the Catholic school you were going to, that is what that is. But what happened to all the tough talk though? Where was all that energy at, Phil? You got a dude that's sitting there talking all this hot shit, and you don't have nothing to say about that. It's funny too because like the boys on Xbox Live were kind of nuts, but they say the people on PSN weren't nothing to play with either. I wonder if he knows that, or if he knew that, I should say. Oh well, I guess no tough talk in this video. Yikes.
Spelled wrong. A video game genius. Anyway, spelled wrong. What do you think? Write back, please. Well, no, I'm not writing you back. But yeah, Uncharted was a good game. You think I did a playthrough. I don't know how you think I did it, because obviously I did do it. It's online, and it's a good game. Hey, spelled wrong.
Yeah, but if you're putting up 30 or 40 videos a day, who's going to have time to watch all that shit? Which is, when you think about it in the level of practicality, that's really one of the reasons why he's so upset when people ask him about games. He's like, I've already played it, I've already beaten it, or I'm currently playing it, it's online. Dude, they're not just watching you, they're watching other people as well. And there's no way, in any possible realm of reality, that they're going to be able to watch all of your shit. So what would make you think they would know that? Hey, just like the whole argument earlier on in this about people going to his homepage to read about what games are coming up and not to send him friend requests and so on and so forth. Like, it's a fight in futility. Like, it means nothing. You're not getting anywhere with this. It's as futile as it's ever going to be. So why would you put yourself through the ringer on some of this silly shit? And at the end of the day, he was going to just turn this shit all into content anyway. I mean, him doing 1 or 2 of these, maybe 3, fine. But after that, this was unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary. He should have just fucking deleted all this shit.
I'm a fan of your. After seeing you play on YouTube, one day I'll be like you, maybe better, but all the excuse got to stop. All the excuse got to stop. Well, because you said it, I will never complain or make an excuse again just because of you. Friend list. Send friend request, please. I should be deleting these. How do I delete these? Aha. Wow, it takes way longer than on fucking 360. This is going to take me like an hour to get through 10 of these. I can't, there's no fucking delete button. You have to go into a menu to do it and confirm. Holy fuck. Oh my god.
He knows this is going to take too long and yet proceeds to do it anyway instead of just reading through the goddamn messages and delete it later. So I was got a one-track mind.
This is, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not deleting them. They can just stay there forever and my inbox will forever be full. Alright, game playthroughs. Aren't you the one who makes the playthroughs? What do you think? Request to add a friend. Fuck you. Lost Planet 2. Would you like to play the demo for Lost Planet 2? If I wanted to play the demo for Lost Planet 2, I would have played the demo for Lost Planet 2. You received you're an idiot. I've just seen Fallout 3 Optional Missions Part 109. I was wondering what place you got that suit in the blue room. What place you got that suit in the blue room? Well, did you watch the rest of the missions when I got it? Or when I told you 100 times that the suit of armor that I'm wearing is from the first DLC, the Operation Anchorage? Obviously you didn't. Hey, do you want to be my friend, please? No. Fuck you. Have Call of Duty... It's not even English. Hi, I love your Xbox vids. Woohoo. Uncharted Beta is out. No fucking shit. I've played it online, on YouTube, moron. Can you delete a friend to accept me? No, actually, I have like one friend on PlayStation 3. It's just that so many idiots send me random invites that the box is full. No, I'm not deleting everyone. I like it that way. Fuck you. You just killed Undying Youth, and what about Mankind? What? You just killed Undying Youth, and what about Mankind? What does that mean? Whatever. Another Street Fighter 4. Dude, I'm never playing Street Fighter 4 on PlayStation 3. Why are so many people sending me those invites? Love your videos. My favorite are the Fallout 3 series. Actually, that's one of my favorite series as well. Thank you. No, you don't get added. Hey, Phil, spelled wrong. Which Fallout DLC do you prefer? I'd probably say overall my favorite DLC of all 5 would probably be the Broken Steel, and the reason is because it actually continues on the game after the end of Fallout 3, and it also allows you to level up 10 more levels, so that's why I like that one the best. Plus Tesla Cannon. Hey, look, this guy's so smart. He sent me a blank fucking message. Wow. Guess they don't have anything on PSN to prevent you from being an idiot, do they? Yo, I loved your Fallout 3 vids. I seen all of them. You inspired, spelled wrong, me to make a Fallout walkthrough on PS3. Don't ask. It's all coming out. It's all coming out for it. Oh yeah, I know. I know that there was the Game of the Year edition that just came out for PS3. Sorry about grammar. Don't pay attention to what I write. My YouTube name is Marcus, and here's a photo. And I'd love to read it, but I can't, and I'm not saving it. So, fuck that. Stupid ass fucking PSN. Add me, no. No. PS3 are releasing Modern Warfare 2 betas to all people who send this message out to 50 people. No. No, they're not. You're just a fucking idiot who fell for another chain letter bullshit, dumbass. Bustin'... I just read this one. Another blank one, but at least he has a nice watermelon icon. You're a dumb fuck. Wow. So you're telling me that they give you the capability to send a completely blank message on PSN. Any Joe Nobody can just send you blank. Not even a subject, not a letter in the title, not a symbol, not a picture, nothing, blank. They didn't kind of put the thought in there that maybe that was a mistake, that someone wouldn't want to send a blank message on PSN. And the thing that gets me, the kicker, is that people actually took the time to spell out my name, which is, oh geez, I gotta write a message to DSP. So what's his name? It's spelled D-A-R-K-S-I. Oh wait, it's a Y, not an I. Want to make sure it gets to him. Y-D-E-P-H-I-L. Darksydephil. And
They don't have to do that. They can just click on your icon and hit send message. You don't even know how the messaging system works. You're going to chastise other people about a system that you yourself don't know how to use. Amazing.
now I'll send him my message, which will be, oh, I accidentally sent him a blank message. Like, how do you send a blank message? I'm completely fucking lost. You took the time to spell out my name, which isn't a common name, isn't a common spelling, and you completely fucking forgot to put a body in it? People have too much free time. Oh. Little bitch with nothing, that's a good one. Asshole with nothing. Stop playing Mag. Oh. Why are you people so stupid? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's the same message over and over. Hey, look, you suck, faggot. With nothing, okay? If you play the Mag beta anytime soon, I want to tell you, select as the map. I don't care. I'm one of your subscribers. I would like to play Modern Warfare 2, add Mag in the future, except I don't have... I can't even read these fucking messages. They're so pointless. They're putting me to sleep. Great videos. The same idiot. You're a jerk. Spelled incorrectly. Oh, now, this is something I've been wanting to get off my chest for a while. I've done, what, 6 of these videos now, and I just cannot believe how difficult it is for people to understand the difference between two common words used every single day, thousands of times in common speech. Your and your. Sure, they sound the same, they kind of look the same, but I learned in 2nd grade, along with everyone else in the United States, they're not the same fucking word. So let's do a very, very quick run through of how to use them. Your. It's a word that...
You know, for not being a children's entertainer, he's really going out of his way, isn't he? He's really going out of his way. Amazing.
Indicates possession. So, for example, is this my collector's edition Ryu headband? No, this is your collector's edition Ryu headband. I'm not a fucking nerd, so it must be yours. Duh indicates possession. Not mine, it's yours. Now, your, which is Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Apostrophe means it's a contraction. Ooh, I know that's a big fancy word for most of you out there. A contraction is when two words become one because you use an apostrophe to combine them. Your stands for you are. So, for example, it would be you are an asshole. It would be you're an asshole. Or maybe you're a dumbass because you don't know the difference between your and your. Pretty fucking straightforward, don't you think? So from now on, when you're typing me your fucking messages, use 3 out of your 4 brain cells to realize if you're using your or your. You know what? I'll even give you the benefit of the doubt. You don't even have to use the apostrophe. Just put the E at the end so at least I know that you put some conscious thought into typing me the message. Thanks, guys. On to the next one. Important protest. PlayStation's...
How would that even work, though, when you would need more than one brain cell to actually hold on to a thought? You do realize that, right? So, like, you're already going into data overload. You do realize that, right? Like, you do understand that's kind of a thing. Alright, let's not split hairs. Oh, boy. That was special. If this was like... if this was like... Gouty Sesame Street or some shit, I guess he would be Big Bird or Blackbird or whatever. We all know how he feels about people of color. But I guess he would play that role, maybe. I don't know. He kind of could pass by as Ernie. Maybe Bert, actually, I guess. I could see him as yellow instead of orange. Whatever.
It is official. They will be making PSN users pay for online play. This will start on 1/12/09. Oh, 1/12/09, really? Huh. Gee, I think they missed that deadline by about 11 months, you dumb fuck. What a great protest. You are one funny guy. I real cannot stop laughing. You're so funny. You should get Zombie Apocalypse in the PSN store. Yeah, you gonna pay for it? What's up? The Sky. Hello, PlayStation Network members. I'm a representative of Infinity Ward. Wow, this sentence definitely legit. This is legit. 100%. I'm convinced. They've selected me to inform you that they will in fact release a multiplayer beta of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. To those that can send us to 150 people in the span of a week, and on top of that, you will unlock the code for the best gun in the game, the FN2000. Dear PSN users, you are dumb fucking idiots if you believe a word of that shit. Holy crap, man. What? Chain letters? Chain letters on PSN. Chain letters. Let me tell you a little bit of history. Chain letters originated back probably in the fucking 80s when the internet was starting to become commonly used. For me, my first experience with these chain letters was back when AOL was the only thing that anyone used in the United States to get online. You sat there, you fucking waited for the thing to dial up, which took 20 fucking minutes. You immediately got kicked off because you were on a dial-up service and there were too many people online. After about 20 minutes of trying, you finally got online. The first thing you wanted to do was check your email because it had that annoying, you've got mail, that would pop up. You click it, you'd have a tremendous belch into your computer screen, and then the first thing you'd see, your inbox would be full. Wow, I got a lot of mail. Let me see what these are. And every fucking one that you clicked would be a chain letter. Just like the ones we just saw. Oh, congratulations. You can get this if you...
Actually, now that I think about it, was Ernie orange or red? Sorry, I'm thinking of puppets. I'm thinking of clowns. Phil's already on the screen, so I might as well just go for some clarification. This is useless information, Phil. Just move the fuck on, bro.
Forward this to 100 people. Or, wow, there's a rumor going on that this is going to happen. And sometimes it was hilarious because it would be like, if you don't send this to 100 of your closest friends within 5 minutes, your house will sink into the ground and Satan will shove his red hot poker up your ass. I mean it. It's happened to my friends. You better do it. And that dumbass shit would just completely fill your inbox. And I thought that, honestly, a couple years back, now that we have these spam filters, we have all these different securities to stop.
Holy shit, man. You rant like an old man before you really became an old man. Wow.
I thought it was done. I thought that maybe the era of the chain letter was over, but I guess not, because congratulations, Sony, you got PlayStation Network, the one fucking messaging service where people are still dumb enough to forward on chain letters. And the chain letter that we're talking about, Infinity Ward? Really? You're that fucking stupid that you think Infinity Ward would start a chain letter only on PlayStation Network, saying that if you forwarded this email to 500,000 people, you get an exclusive Modern Warfare 2 demo? What's in it for them, you dumb shit? Why would they do that? Like, does anyone actually think before they act anymore? Does anyone have, like, write a script? Or fucking, I don't know, people do they just say, oh look, it's a knife, take it! And throw shit and fucking smash things? Like, why would you think a chain letter's real? It's blowing my mind. And the fact that so many people sent them to me, it has to be a common thing on PlayStation Network. It's not even the same people sending it to me. It's completely different people sending me the same chain letters over and over and over. Holy fucking shit. You know what? I admit, there's a lot of dumbasses on Xbox Live. I mean, every game I play, you get some dumb fuck, he's swearing into the microphone, he's got fucking background music playing, he's being an asshole, people sending me spam messages. I have not gotten one chain letter on Xbox Live. I just got several, almost a dozen on PlayStation Network. What does that say about the people on PlayStation Network? Oh, Sony, where did you go wrong? Alright, we're in the home stretch here. Your Skate 2 playthrough videos are funny as hell. Thanks a lot because it made my day. I'm not surprised you quit. I quit too. You're a cool dude. Keep doing what you're doing. Alright. Amazing. That blank message. It's amazing that when there's no restrictions, people just do dumb shit like blank messages. I love you. And here's a picture of 4 dudes fucking each other in the ass. That's great. I'm glad they allow that on PSN. Obviously, I'm going to have to block that out of the video now, so thanks a lot for putting that picture up. Come on, Phil, add me. You're awesome. I've seen most of your videos. Fuck. There's nothing of any substance. Nothing. There's nothing. There's no reason to do any of this. There's no reason for me to ever read my messages. Look, there's nothing funny. There's nothing of any point. It's a bunch of fucking Street Fighter 4 invites. Fuck this. Fuck these dumbass random messages. Fuck the idiots that send them to me. If you have something to say, send me something. Don't send me bullshit. Don't send me chain letters. Don't send me blank messages. Don't send me game invites. If you have a point, make it. If not, get a fucking life. Get the fuck out of my inbox. Fuck you. Fuck your mom. Fuck your whole family. And fuck YouTube. Man. Admittedly, I'm fucking pissed. Here I am, took a long-ass time, saved up all these messages, thought I was going to get to do something funny, something interesting for everyone. People have been asking, can we have another friend request Ridicule? I finally take the time, the effort, I dress up, and what do I get? I get shit. I get shit in my inbox. Nothing funny, nothing original, nothing intelligent. What did we learn today from fucking viewer mail? Number 1, we learned the proper usage of the word your, and its 2 different spellings. Number 2, we learned that idiots on PlayStation Network have the ability to send blank fucking messages with no thought. They have the time to type out the name of the person they're sending it, even if it's a careful, intricate spelling, but they're so fucking dumb they send you blank messages. And number 3, chain letters exist on PlayStation Network and nowhere else. So, PlayStation Network, congratulations. You're the only thing that's keeping this endangered species alive. We thought that we got rid of it in the 90s, then we thought we did away with it when we hit the year 2000. But thanks to you, Sony, we still have chain letters, and we still have dumb motherfucking people who send them. God, I can't even take it. I gotta fucking get out of here. This is DSP. Fuck this shit.
Well, that was a thing. Holy shit. Went full-blown Karen on that one. Let's see here. Let's drop that. Shit. I don't know what to tell you guys. That was by far one of the worst examples of self-masturbation and self-indulgence that completely got turned on its head that I've ever seen in my life. It really did. And it's funny how he took something that was supposed to shit on other people and let it get to him so much that he eventually had to rant about it before quitting. That's amazing. Absolutely silly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me a chance to go ahead and clean all this up. Excuse me, clean all this nonsense up, and then we'll reconvene for final thoughts, and I'll let you guys go for today. Holy shit.
Hey yo, I just want to say shout out to my red bike It got stolen about a year ago, and I think about you every day. But, you know, now I got a blue bike, and it's not the same, but it's a new life, a new journey. So, rest in pedals, red bike, I love you. I like to bask in the tropics with a flask in my pocket. If you acting no brolic, I'll start laughing and mocking like a charismatic parrot that isn't comic. Now I'm feeling like the shit, cause I'm rapping with finest. Loose off of Jan Ricky's, peruse in Sin City. Riding my Schwinn smooth like the swing of Ken Griffey. And the felt of the velvet, I said hell with a helmet. I can tell that you're jealous of the smell of the shellfish. Don't tell me I need a haircut. You can't walk a mile in my shoes cause I'm...
Oh my god. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. To be honest. Really what it shows, as far as I'm concerned, was the demographic of the people who message him at the end of the day. It really just shows that. Like, it's a lot of young people, obviously. It's a lot of people who were trying to give him big ups, if you will, who were trying to show or express their appreciation for what he does and how that's helped them out. He pissed on all that. As the series went on, he pissed on it more and more and more. But that's ironic because in the beginning, when he showed up with his terrible impression of a Mel Gibson, one of the many illegitimate kids of Mel Gibson, I would assume, he went ahead and was like, oh, the series isn't meant to be like this, it's meant to be like that, and I don't want it to get misconstrued, and then went full-blown Karen on it towards the end, proving that he doesn't give a shit about your people outside of what you can do for him. He doesn't, to be honest, I'm surprised he even kept the series going. You would think he'd want that praise to be on YouTube, not in his fucking, Xbox or in his PSN mailbox. That doesn't really serve any purpose. You would think he'd want that in the comment section on YouTube, but he doesn't give a shit about people. Like, he really doesn't. And ladies and gentlemen, there wouldn't be this many people at his neck for this long if that wasn't the case. At the end of the day, every detractor, troll, hater, and critic have their reason for going at Phil. And depending on what that reasoning is, depends, I think, prominently on how they decide to approach him. But the reason why he has people approaching him in the first place is not just because of how he's acted, but how he continues to act. How he continues to treat people. How he continues to mistreat people. This is all of his own doing. He did this to himself. You know what I mean? And you would think if you wanted to stop, you would stop. And when I mean stop, I don't mean he has to quit all this bullshit or whatever, because trust me, his failure's absolutely entertaining. But he would just try to be a better person. You making stupid little changes that are for your own comfort or for your own existence on whatever platform that's keeping you from being banned off of it isn't a change for everybody else or for the community as a whole. Hence the reason why he doesn't have a community of his own, but he has a community around him, meaning the detractors, trolls, haters, and critics. He doesn't actually have a community of his own. He has a cult. And there's only so many people in that cult. And it's dwindling by the day. And that's what opens his ass up to get trolled. Because he's so desperate to want new people to come in, or as I like to say, to bring in new blood, that he'll take tainted blood to do so, which is what fucks him over later. And he won't learn. At the end of the day, you're going to be taken advantage of. People are going to fuck with you because that's how people get their entertainment. At the end of the day. Now, no detractor advocates that, but that's what happens. And it's kind of too late for him to even go back. He's got no choice but to deal. And on top of all that, he's a fucking liar. To its most purest form. He doesn't know how to tell the truth anymore. He doesn't know how to treat people properly. He automatically assumes that people are trying to get over on him. He's always thought that, to be honest. So he treats people, or he tries to get over on other people because he assumes that's what's going to happen to him. But on top of that, he does it because he doesn't see value in people at all. If you can't be used, you're wasting his time. And that's the scary part. Because you got this piece of shit who will sit here and cry over a fucking fan letter and say how hard his life is and how he hasn't had the easiest time doing what he's been doing, then why didn't he change what he was doing? Why didn't he maybe apologize to some of the people that he mistreated? Why didn't he just try to be a better person in general? He wasn't willing to do any of that. That was too hard. Jesus Christ, this idiot right here could barely navigate through messages. He's bitching about a system that he don't even understand. And then turn this shit into Gouty Sesame Street for God knows what reason. And that's another thing too. That's the reason why he talks down to people the way he does. Because he assumes that they're all children, which most of them are. Or just physically or mentally disabled. You know what I mean? If he's someone in his own mind, if he's looked at as someone who should be looked up to, then guess what? In his mind, by his mindset, by his logic, that means all of you are meant to be looked down upon. And that means he'll talk to you guys any which way he feels fit to do so. Most of the positive messages there we're never going to find. Most of those messages about current playthroughs or playthroughs that were their favorite, meaning Fallout, he dismissed the shit out of that. And everything else was essentially Street Fighter. Well, what the fuck? You're the person running around saying you're a former pro fighting game player. You're the one that was still trying to go around the tournament scene. You were the one that was talking about how good you were, or how good you are. So people are going to want to test it. This is what you propagated. This is what you brought to the table because that's what you had to offer. And you got mad because what? 10 kids said the exact same thing in a slightly different way? What did you expect? And it also shows that a lot of the adults, I guess he thought was gonna, or teens, if you will, that he thought his content was being marketed off to, or he thought that were his viewers, don't really exist, or don't exist at the volume that he thinks they are. Or maybe more importantly than that, maybe they don't give a fuck about reaching out to you. Maybe they just don't care that much. Maybe they just watch a couple of your playthroughs, they hit the star or whatever the fucking rating system was, and then they move on to people that they really give a fuck about. Apparently that wasn't something that registered with him. Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening, and I very much appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys for the next one, whenever that may be, hopefully sooner than later. Big ups to the people who asked for this. It was a good watch, to be honest with you. It was a good watch. To be honest with you, I saw more than enough. I saw more than enough to see why the detractor community even formed. And we haven't even gotten to the good shit yet, but I can understand. I really do. But like I said, there's some FGC stuff that kind of came out that stick out to me that I want to look forward to, and I hope to go over some of that as time goes on as well, because that is very fucking interesting. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the GOUT Report/Retort, and this is DSP News 2nd Edition. I'll see you guys for the next one, man. Take care of yourselves. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Sometimes I think that everyone's my arch nemesis. I've come to the conclusion my bike is my best friend. My worst enemies tend to be dead ends. In the sun chasing rum with the juice of a plum. In the singing mood, the drinking booze like a bomb. Someone stole my red bike, so I bought a blue one. I was sad, but fuck it, I got a new one. Chasing rum with the juice of a plum. In the singing mood, the drinking booze like a bomb. Someone stole my red bike, so I bought a blue one. I was sad, but fuck it, I got a new thing, yeah. I hope that it's alright with you. With you. I told my girl I got a new thing, yeah. I hope that it's alright with you. With you.